Advertising in it. JP Third Perspective. Third Perspective Podcast. The Third Perspective.
Siri, kiss my ass.
Oh, you gonna keep doing that shit? How you get rid of that shit?
All right, now we got that six.
What?
That screw. I've been put up in the bottom of my two.
Stop, Siri.
Top time, and also Big Bird. Trying to watch the hundreds work. That
How you drop this?
might
Joint?
make you work, baby. Watch it now.
What is he doing?
Get blessed when you mess with six and ass. That right, fellas. Yeah, you get blessed when you mess with six and ass, ladies. So down to my young people over there.
Oh no.
Down to my young brothers over there, six and ass. I want you to watch them now today. Smooth and cool, they got a real hell of a groove. I said it's smooth and cool, they got one, a hell of a groove. That's six and S groove. I said it's smooth and cool, they got one, hell of a groove. The six and S groove. I said it's smooth and cool, they got one, hell of a groove.
Get rid of the Siri shit.
And also with that six and S, I'm talking about Big Top Monte. And also Big Brother Wayne and Big Brother Steve. Yes, indeed. Watch them ladies before they wink. Because when they wink, they might be trying to get you between their sheets. I said, when they give you a wink, they're trying to get you in between their sheets. Give it to me, make it get it. Give it to me, make it get it. Give it to me, make it down, get it. Give it to me, make it down.
Shout out to the Caribbeans downloading our podcast. We appreciate it a whole lot. 12,000. Woo! 700 downplays on the podcast. Woo! Now, since we got rid of Siri's, is it Siri? What is that called?
Siri.
Siri ass name. Got in my way. Siri. I wish I could change the name when you say Siri do this shit. Can you change it to somebody else's name? You can't do that?
Nah, the only one that could do that is the Echo Dot.
Echo Dot.
Amazon.
I change that joint to grandma name. Juanita. Hey, turn the music on. Juanita Jones. Hit that music. You know what I'm saying?
Mine's a Samuel.
That's hey, I'm gonna find out when I do that.
Mine's a Samuel.
Give it to me, make it down, get it.
I wanna say, hey, baby.
That's Siri.
Give it
Samuel.
to me, make it get it down, get it.
I wanna say,
No, I got mine
Give
Samuel.
it to me.
oh, yeah.
Samuel Jackson. Samuel, turn Ray on. I got you, motherfucker.
You know, it is I. You tuned in to the number one podcast in the DMV. I am your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Rab, B.I.G. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet foods. To the left and right of me, as usual, my podcast partners, Radical Rail and OnlyFans Jake. This is T3. See, Go-Go. See, one thing about these, Go-Go don't want to stop. You know what I'm saying, dog? Go-Go love to keep going. You know what I'm saying, dog? Woo! Appreciate everybody tuning into the podcast. You know what I'm saying, dog? This is Third Perspective. We appreciate everybody that tunes in from worldwide, coast to coast. You know? Appreciate you tuning in. You know what I'm saying, dog? This, from now on, right? We're going to have to call this, Drake Real, a live podcast screen, right? What you think, Jay? We have to rename this. We literally go live when we podcast. You know that?
And we don't record when we finish.
We don't chop it up or none of that. You know what I'm saying, bro?
You know.
So what you think? We should call that. We the first to do it. Hey, what's my man be saying that shit? What's the rapper motherfucker be like? Man, I'm the first rapper to do this and shit. We first podcast to go live every time. We don't be cutting shit up. We raw. Podcast raw. You know what I'm saying, dog? No rubbers, no mask. No rubbers, no mask, bro. No rubbers, no mask. You know what I'm saying, dog? Wait. Forgot one thing. That I love the black ladies. I'm lucky to be alive. Happy, healthy, and free for me. You know what I'm saying, dog? I appreciate everybody tuning in today. You know what I'm saying, dog? We got a special guest today. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk something about dispensaries all over the world. You know what I'm saying? DC in particular. You know what I'm saying, dog? We got special guests on here to talk about that, you know? So what y'all been up to? How y'all week been? You know what I'm saying, dog? Jay?
Oh, my week been fine, you know. Been dealing with the daughter situation, you know. Looking up some cars and shit from the auction. She ain't getting no new shit now right now. I know she about to tear shit up.
Oh, it's car driving time?
Yeah.
Bro, you ready for that?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Did you show her how to drive?
Yeah, we all teaching her how to do
it. He said we all. I don't know about that.
We teach you different, but if I teach you, you know, me and her grandmother, we both pretty much the only ones that don't do that. Ooh, slow down, you know, scan them out there, goddamn.
Oh yeah, you can't do that when you be doing that shit. You can't be yeah, you can't do that, bro. I remember the first time. Matter of fact, my godfather, rest in peace, my nigga, Landon, right? He showed me how to drive. He's the first one to put me in the car and drive the first time, right? And I kept looking back instead of looking in the mirror. I kept looking back like this. Man, these cars coming like shit. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, look, you got to relax, first of all, and use your mirror. You know what I'm saying? Because you can imagine, I was 16? And he was showing me how to drive and shit. And I kept looking back instead of using the mirrors. You know what I'm saying? I kept looking back there. I about to crash this one. But I knew it. He was like, man, you know how to drive, though. You can handle the car, but you can't keep looking back and all that stuff. You got to know how to use your mirror. The only thing I couldn't do is the mirror part. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to drive cars and shit because my man used to steal joints. You feel me? I used to be in the parking lot. I used to push these joints in the parking lot.
You out there with the
teach myself how to drive.
Yeah.
My man used to cop them joints, man. He come with fresh joints every week. You know what I'm saying? Doc?
My father taught me when I was about 9. I want to say he used to have this big work truck that haul shit.
Yeah.
It taught me how to drive in that joint like 3 times. That joint was fun. I was dumping the dirt and shit.
Yeah.
Pushing the button, dumping the dirt and shit. I started the big shit. But it pretty much taught me how to drive the big U-Hauls and shit like that. I know how to drive those real good. No problem. No, not being scared, looking in my mirror, none of that shit.
2 minutes, man.
Yeah, 2 minutes. But shout out to Arrive Alive. Y'all told me how to drive. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all was out
Who?
Arrive Alive, driving school.
Oh, driving school.
Arrive Alive.
Arrive Alive.
Now, driving school. What? First of all, what is that? Because I never listened to no shit like that. Like when you go in,
No, that shit was free.
what do they? What? Like, explain that. Explain driving school.
It's basically they break it down. You know, you got to pass your learners first.
Yeah, I know that.
Go on there, and then you're gonna have an instructor who got the pedals and shit on her side, and there's pedals on your side, so they can see and stop shit before it go bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're gonna tell you how to do it. They're gonna show first. They show you, then they let you do it, like with the parking and all that. Then when you get on the highway, they testing your judgment, your control of the wheel.
It's a whole bunch of stuff right there, but it's more comfortable because you know you got somebody there. They're here to break your shit. Like, what are you talking about? You didn't look this way, or that car was coming, or you didn't signal.
Yeah.
So they like the driver, teacher, the instructor who take you for your test. That's them, but they always in the car.
Yeah.
And it'd be like 3 of us, so one drive and 2 in the back seat, and then the instructor on the other side.
I kept failing my learner's joint. I had to keep going back and forth with that.
I mean, I felt my first driving one. I don't know how I did Brent Ryan. I fucked that one up. The dude was like, man, you just ain't ready yet, man.
I ain't even failed my first joint.
Nah, because he was like, you too hesitant. He's like, he had to literally tell me it was okay to go out.
Yeah, it comes to the person that's on the ride with you. Do you got a feel for the car? Do you got a feel for just being out there and not scared? You know what I'm saying? That's what they looking for, really.
Yeah.
But what I did, I ran through one of them motherfucking the walk joint signs. When them signs say something about school and walk only at school shit. So I'm thinking school just keep on. It's no school. You know what I'm saying? And man was he said, you know what you just did, right?
Yeah.
I said, huh? I said, hold up. You talking about the school thing? He's like, yeah, you can't go through there. I'm like, hold up. It ain't no school. He's like, nah, bro. You can't go through there. I almost push your brakes. I'm like, what? I let that nigga say he almost pushed my brakes though, bro.
Oh, my man, he showed me up. Hey, he was he said stop, took your hands off the wheel.
Oh shit!
This man drove back with one hand on there and right
You
everything down.
up.
He said, hey, stop, take your hands off the wheel. I was like, uh-oh.
Holy shit.
Hey, that
you
man
fucked
drove
up,
back on the other side of the passenger seat with the wheel, made every turn perfect, and was right the whole time.
Shit.
So we get back to the DMV, he wrote and told the driver teacher. He's like, yeah, he just needs a little bit more practice. But then I got him again the next time. He's like, yeah, you totally different this time. Because the teacher, he made me drive all day, every day. So when I got there, I went Monday through Friday.
God.
But it was free. The government paid for mine, so.
The classes and shit?
Yeah, the class is free.
God damn. I ain't never been a class.
And he didn't get paid unless I passed. So the teacher was pressed. So he's like, man, you drive
Yeah, that's
every
true.
day. So he don't get paid till I pass. So
because basically you ain't doing your job,
Yeah.
motherfucker. You should be able to
That's
drive
basically
by
what
now.
that is.
What's wrong with
but yeah. But then I learned how to drive the stick and I bring it to the pocket. I just park cars down by the White House. I fucked a lot of people motherfucking transmissions up too. But I learned how to do it though. And clutches.
Damn.
Old farmer.
I can't only not drive on clutch.
For real?
I mean
Yeah.
on stick.
Took me a minute to get the hang of it. Some of this shit you gotta feel. And I used to park the car, and sometimes motherfucker drive stick. You like, I mean, you gotta get that joint, man. I was like, all right.
I never wanted no stick. It's too much going on. I used to love to get head and roll the J and count my money and drive. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that and hit the gear shifts and shit. Fuck all that, y'all. I need bitches sucking on your dick while I ride. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Shout out to Ethiopia,
That's so
man.
much
He told me how to drive.
curricular activities.
Yeah, you can't do that with a motherfucker.
I mean, you get used to it though.
You do all this shit. You can't just roll on J. You
But they don't
can't
even
count
make
no
the
bread.
clutches
You
like
can't
that.
ride. You can't get
Yeah,
no
I
head.
don't think so.
That's
They
the wrong way to ride
They
for
put
me.
it behind the steering wheel now. I think.
That shit too much. There was too much going on with that joint. You gotta do too much feet.
Breaking that joke down.
I think I still know how to do it, but I ain't never want to get no car doing that shit.
Hey man, we used to haul that down the parking lots. So y'all work down by our street. I was fucking y'all cars up back.
God damn it.
You know, it's too good as a motherfucker. Too.
Garage joint?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I worked for the center parking joint. It was a big ass garage too. It was right by the White House. Motherfucker, Christmas time, motherfucker took me big money. We even knew the tippers. We know you're gonna tip your car outside waiting on you. He's like, all right, we ain't gonna bury your car because we used to bury them joint. You bury, I mean you gotta unbury. Motherfuckers don't like to come down and help. So you gotta grab like 5 keys, go down there, move this one, move that one, and get that man car. It was fun though, man.
That's great.
That's how I perfected the drive. I was shitty after that. Whoever them swear they drive better than me, but they get in accidents. I was like, when I drive, I defense drive. I know I can drive. It's the other motherfuckers I'm worried about. Y'all motherfuckers be trying to hit motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's who I worry about. I was telling my bro, he's like, no man, I drive better than you. Like nigga, you had like 8 accidents.
Yeah.
You done fucked cars since you been 15.
They be talking about something. Yeah, I could whip this jump.
Hey.
Yeah, you be whooping that jump right behind
I was
somebody.
like, nigga, I had no accidents. The only accident I ever got in, the nigga hit me.
They whipping that jump right in the back of somebody. Yeah, you whipping it all right.
Man, you don't think you know how to drive, man. It's like, man, you tripping. I'm like, nigga, you one with the seat link all the way back. How the fuck do you see with that joke? You gotta go all the way back like this, John. I'm like, nah, dog, I can have a medium, not all the way though.
That's how you
I'm
got.
like, you laying down
like that, yeah.
I was like, yo, stop playing, yo.
I used to do
He
that
be serious with it. That's a rag guy too.
I used to do that shit too.
I used to do that back in the day.
You gotta see all the way back. I'm like, you can't see shit.
I used to be in that joint like this. Way
I
back.
did.
That was the shit back then where your hat just the only thing you see.
I was like,
Leaning back
nigga.
like that. Shit, the hat just the only thing you can
I
peek
can't
at.
see
nigga.
Then the jump that I had when I was doing that was Monte Carlo. Was one of the old box jumps.
Oh yeah, them joints sweet.
The seat laid back.
Caprice joints like that too.
The Caprice.
Yeah,
Hell
Caprice
yeah.
station wagon. Yeah, a whole bunch of cars.
The old Monte Carlos, the Caprice.
That's why I be telling people, niggas sell, like when I sell dope, man, I'll just get caught. Like when I tell people I'm on my 29th car, they be looking at me like, huh? I'm telling you, dog, when you selling dope back in the day, this was back in the day,
Yeah, you got it.
you used to get cars like shit, Slim. It was just real easy to cop a car. Because you had the bread, you know what I'm saying? It's like you walk somewhere and be like, damn, that joint, you'll get that shit, Slim, because you actually have the money for the shit.
I thought you was talking about Jay. Jay was out there getting the rental rocks.
They getting bitches 20 rocks and shit.
Hey, Jay get the rental rocks.
Let me ride your blazer and shit. I'm gonna give you a 40 for this shit. All night? Can I have it all night?
But I know why he did it though, because they normally had legit tags and shit. And his shit never legit. I mean, it was one time, but his shit was never legit. It always had paper tags on it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And police will pull you over. So if he doing some transporting or some shit,
Yeah.
it makes sense that you will go ahead and give her a 40 so you can ride her car because you know it ain't gonna pull her shit over.
But back in them times, you didn't even have to have insurance.
Nah, you did. You can use a paper tag for a minute.
Yeah. But if you hit somebody, that's your ass.
My oldest brother, he used to paint his shit. He kept the same car. He just kept painting it so it'd be different. It's always he had Pooja. I like that. That's on burgundy, and then he painted it white. I was like, I know why he did it though. Keep people all balanced. You know, you can't keep seeing the same car. But yeah, damn. Go back memories, Jay. Clutches up. They used to laugh at me.
I ain't like that shit.
All the Ethiopians knew how to drive sticks because they had to do it in their country. They were just busting out laughing at me. I'm in that.
Car jerking and
They
shit.
jerking and shit. They laughing. They laughing.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
But one time he got in the joint with me. He said, "Look, man, calm down, man. You gotta feel it right here. You gonna feel it first." Like, all right, I got you. And then every time one came, they would give it to me. And I was like, all right. Fun day, though. The only people who did pop cars is Ethiopian. Few Spanish people, man. It was rare I saw a black person. It was like 01. Shit. Long time ago. Long time ago. That's when I met my first Jew. Told me about money.
Told you about bread.
Yeah, he
The
told me about money. He
Jews
really did. She sat me down and explained that shit to
do
me.
not let Whoopi hear that.
Told me about money.
Whoopi don't want to hear that bullshit. They want no Jews. They don't hear it.
Because she ain't get paid right now.
You know what I'm saying? They fucking her bread up. You know what I'm saying? Dog?
He was cool, dude.
I don't like the fact that you can't even say the word Holocaust and shit. Like,
Yeah, you
nigga,
can't.
she can't even get it all the way out of her mouth before she almost canceled. 2 weeks suspension for you, goddammit.
See, now that's the issue right there. Now, knowing that Whoopi and Oprah together, shouldn't Whoopi get her own show on her own?
You talking about like the View?
Yeah, it ain't gotta be like The View, but it could be similar. But
Again,
Whoopi running it.
Whoopi-
On.
she can get her own joint, get all the black ladies on the
There you
table. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Or on BET or something.
They say she mad. I'm like,
They had a
I'd be
joke.
mad too because she didn't say anything.
no, it ain't the point. The show is The View. How you gonna get mad for her telling her view?
The suspension is the issue.
Yeah, I would have been mad too. I'm like, you know what? I'm good.
True.
I ain't got time for this. I keep the other little fake Republican and the Republican and the one who's fake like she Democrat, but she Republican too.
Who's that?
Keep all of them on that.
Who's that?
Star Jones.
No,
Star Jones.
Oh, not Star Jones. What's her name? The black girl.
I ain't watched View in over 10 years.
10 years.
10 years. I
The
ain't seen.
fuck?
I haven't watched The View. I haven't watched The
10
View.
years. Come on, bro.
I haven't
It's
watched
been
The
that long
View.
since I watched it. I ain't longer than
I
that.
don't even think Whoopi was on there 10 years ago, was she?
Nah, it was they had Rosie
They had
O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell.
And then before Rosie was some the old lady.
Whoopi good because she a solid black person on that joint. Like you can't get nothing past her as a black person. You know what I'm saying? Like you can sit there and watch her as a black person and be proud that she ain't letting nothing slide. You feel me?
Yeah, I ain't watched daytime TV since I worked at Smithfield. Cause we was off at night when we got off in the morning. That's why I watched daytime TV.
Yeah.
That stopped. I went back to regular time. Regular job. That's why I ain't watch reality shows no more either. All that stopped. You get in the house at
You gotta watch reality shows.
Now you get in the house at 9 in the morning. What's on? You got your Maury. You're not the father. And after that, you might sprinkle a little Young the Wrestlers in it.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know about that.
This shit says it's been on for 20 for since 1997.
what?
You've been around for a minute.
Yeah, it been on for. I don't think Whoopi was on there all that time.
Nah, hell no. She came up in the last 4 or 5 years.
Nah, Star Jones was on there.
Yeah, she was the first one.
Sherry Shepherd, Rosie Perez was on there. Raven Simone.
Raven Simone. Yeah, I remember her. She quit because of something.
No, they gave her a show back. That's so Raven did a reboot.
Yeah, she had to work on that. Yeah.
Megan
But
McCain.
they ain't bring that boy back.
She probably can come back if she want.
Nah, she good.
Nigga said she good.
She good.
She can bring her back. That'd be sweet. You don't fuck with her?
Jenny
Raven?
McCartney.
She brought another view. Well, she ain't letting too much slide past her either.
That was Barbara Walters.
Yeah, her old ass.
It's her show. She produced it. She created that joint.
Murder.
Remember, she was on there
Vieira.
from the beginning. Then she left.
Yeah, she created the show.
Interesting. But yeah, I don't know why Whoopi doesn't just hook up with Oprah, be like, yeah, look, I need my own platform, you know. I'm gonna bring people there, do something like that. If you don't want to fuck with Oprah, then go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You ain't even gotta produce it. Just you being there is gonna be good enough.
Yeah, just think of it as the reunion of Color Purple.
They don't want to play it with. They got whole new people for the cast.
Color Purple is shit though, bro.
Yeah, they got my girl Fantasia on that jump.
What you say? Color Purple your shit?
Hell yeah, that joint was like that.
It's like that. You better beat her. You so hot for it hit me.
Y'all can't tell me Oprah ain't acting in that motherfucker right there.
Oprah was out there.
Hell yeah. Only person I don't like is Whoopi can't act with certain joints she was good at.
Yeah. They gave her an award for Ghost, but I ain't like her in Ghost.
See, like that. See,
I didn't.
it was something else she can act. In.
I didn't
It wasn't.
like
It wasn't
her in
Ghost
Ghost.
though.
They gave her an award for that one, but
I can't remember what it was. It wasn't Ghost.
I like her sister.
But she act real good. In
Yeah,
it.
Demi Moore.
Sister act she was good.
And what you call it?
She was good in.
Who?
She was good in Sister. I don't know what movies was she in. Color Purple, that one.
Oh, she's in rock movies though.
No, don't go that far. She did what Jumpin' Jack Flash. I don't think you remember that.
Jumpin' Jack Flash.
That was weak.
Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Remember, she got famous off doing the joint with White Boy. What's the white boy name?
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah,
That was Ghost.
That was Ghost.
that was
Yeah.
Ghost. Yeah.
When he kissed her, he thought he was kissing Demi Moore, and he looked up and it was her black ass. You gotta watch the movie now. But she ain't
Wait
get
a
too
minute.
much out of that. She
Wait a minute, she did a lot of movies though. Bro.
Dog, you keep saying that. I'm trying to think of the whole age. What you was into?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you
Like
got a hard
first-
time remembering too. And I'm a movie buff, and I don't remember Whoopi in too much shit.
She was in a lot of stuff though.
I think she did plays or some soundtrack or something like that. She ain't doing no movies like that.
Nah, she did a lot of shit.
All right, man. I'm thinking from '84 to what?
I know. What was that you said? Let's get those out the way.
Yeah, you know,
Sister
Jumpin' Jack
Act.
Flash,
Sister Act. She did a lot of Sister Acts though. It was like 4 or 5 of them.
No,
right?
it's 2.
2 of those. Put those
Two.
aside.
Take them 2 out the way. Take those out the way.
Surfina.
No, you don't know that. Keep going. It's something else.
The Ghosts of Mississippi.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, she was in that.
Yeah, she was. I remember her.
Okay.
Yeah, that one, but yeah. Acting, yeah, it was good acting. She was decent in that.
Okay.
The Long Walk Home.
I don't know what that is. You know that?
No.
Clara's Heart. Fatal Beauty.
Fatal
She did a lot of low budget Jones too.
No, I don't remember Fatal Beauty.
Yeah. She did a lot of TV though. She was on Star Trek.
Yeah.
That's what I think you remember her from.
4 Color Girls, of course.
Oh yeah. That's true.
Jack Johnson part of that movie always make me laugh.
You know?
You get bent over by a man. I don't bend nothing over.
Remember that?
Yeah, that's the best part of the movie.
Nigga said that was my best part of the movie.
Rat Race.
Rat Race?
Oh, that was dumb, but it was funny. I remember that one.
Nah, but see that, yeah, she ain't act good in that, no.
Kingdom Come.
She wasn't that good in that either.
Yeah, man.
The Telephone. Homer and Eddie.
Your man rap. Yeah.
Oh, what'd you say?
Homer and Eddie.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Made in America.
I remember that one. That's what you think he was talking about.
She can act hoe.
Yeah, Made in
She
America.
act good in that, son. She was deep. She's better than decent
She
in
was
that.
decent. She was good in that.
I remember that one. She was with Ted Danson.
The Associate.
I remember that one.
Associate.
Soap Dish.
I don't remember that one.
The Player.
I don't remember that one either.
Karina.
No.
Karina.
Man, what beyond? Your man made it seem like you had a strong catalog, but I give you a 6 and a possible.
Boys on
Yeah,
the
6, yeah.
Strong, so that's it.
Boys on the Side.
Nah. See, now we can stop.
Moonlight and Valentina. But these are movies like
Nah.
These are
these are all these movies where all right, I decided to make a movie. I want you, and let's act this out as we go along.
Yeah. Nah, we don't
Let's
need
see
that.
what happens.
We don't need none of that.
Man,
But
she's so famous.
That
Ghost
was-
really made her that famous?
Ghost, it was Ghost.
And I
Ghost
think
was
it's
really sister acting Ghost.
Ghost is sister acting. Yeah.
Because all I remember was the nun outfit. Every time I see her, I see her.
She was a stand-up comedian though, right?
Yeah, she was too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That might be
exactly,
what you got
yeah.
saying. Okay.
She was a stand-up comedian.
That's what I thought she was a stand-up.
She did
Anyway,
stand
Whoopi,
up.
you know what I'm saying? I feel you, you know.
She did stand up. Did a few movies.
I know how it is to be pacified. You know, they pacify your man at work, you know what I'm saying? Somebody came in there with a I'm proud to be black shirt. Now, man, we only 2 black people in that jump.
Mhm.
And then I'm like,
Oh, what was on the shirt?
I'm proud to be black.
I'm proud to be black.
Yeah. I saw the shirt, right? And
Who had it on? Was it a black person?
it was a black woman.
Okay.
And we the only 2 black people who worked there.
Okay.
So she getting looks, and I'm looking at her like, how can you say you proud to be black when you only person you argue with is the other black person at the job?
What?
That's what I said. And then I was gonna get on her because I was like, hold up, you can't wear that.
You said could wear what?
She can't wear that shirt because she fake. And I had to catch myself because they already told me I can't talk to her like that.
Wait,
anymore.
you was gonna say she was what?
She was fake. She was fake.
Oh, fake.
Yeah, I was gonna pull her car. I was about to have as you would say, I was gonna have Rack Rail moment. I was like,
she was a Candace Owens of.
Yeah, she one of them.
Candace Owens. Why y'all always?
So you know,
Y'all be using Candace Owens for everything, man.
because that's how she is, though.
Because she sold out.
Gee, Minnie.
You know how we talk
Candace
now?
Owens really sold out.
Yeah.
Big Carson sold out.
Yeah. I know where you going.
You know,
it gotta be another girl. Y'all always name her.
sold out.
What about Omarosa? Can you
She
use
sold
her?
out. Well, she halfway sold
Yeah,
out.
she
Came
half.
back. She came back to
Nah,
Earth.
she ain't never come back. She done. She can't come back. Don't worry.
She came back to Earth because they kicked her out of the boat. Basically, they said she walked around the White House. It was in
That
the
was
book.
what's his name?
They said she walked around the White House and she was like, people.
What's his name? Threw out.
She was like, people, the cabinets, Trump's cabinets,
Yeah.
was looking at her, like, what the fuck you doing in here? And told her that she better know her place, know her role, and shit like that.
That's
So she had to go. She had to roll out.
I would tell Rap that, man. No matter how much you think they liberal is, they will pull that on you to make you remember you know your role.
They got
It happened to me before. I mean, it happened
put you
to me
back in your
recently.
spot.
They put you in your spot.
They snap out of it
Hey,
and
they
get white.
They had that meeting with you and be like,
Well, you can't be talking like that.
So they snap out of it and then get white.
Hey, you can't be talking like that. Then they say
They
it's
get
so
white,
common.
then. They ain't liberal no more.
Hey, that type of aggression can't be had.
Nah, we can't have that, bro.
I was like, what are you talking about? I was talking to a fellow African American who was talking big shit to me, but the moment I started getting in her ass, she pulled a crack card. And now I'm a dangerous black guy. And I looked at him, I was like, really? We really doing this? I had a big ass meeting about this shit. I was just looking at her like.
That sounded like it was pretty recent.
Yeah, it was really recent. This shit blew the fuck out.
You talking about the one at the other job?
Yeah, that bitch crazy.
I don't even want you to even lose your job.
No, the other job, man. I'd be looking at her. And I thought it was just me. I thought that. But my girl met her too and said the same thing. I ain't never seen you that obsessed with a person at work and you not the boss. So would you care if I did anything? Just you personally. It ain't even affecting you because my work and your work two different works. So if I don't do nothing, don't you think they would know that I'm not doing nothing?
They two different works in the same in the same area. Though,
yeah, we're in the same area though, but it's two different things.
Yeah.
My project is my project, her project is her project.
You know?
But yet you worried about my project and what I'm doing on my project because I make it look easy.
Oh my God!
But this
you the MJ in the projects in the job.
This is where I put my foot down. I tell them motherfuckers, look, I feel like, look, I do what I do. She do what she do. Put me in a different area from her.
Don't work like that. This how Caucasians do. Well, you have to work with her. You can't come in and not speak to her, Jarrell. I'm like, I gotta speak to her. She made it obviously that we can't talk. Every time I say something to her, she's like, look, like I talk with my hands. Oh, look at his hands. He's aggressive. I'm looking at and then she black. And then she black and she hood. I was like, really, young? You really doing this? So now that all the white people looking at me, they're like, oh, is he aggressive? Is he a big angry black guy on him?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and I'm looking at her like, why are you even doing all this, young? And that's why I say you can't be pro-black, because even though I don't fuck with you, I ain't gonna try to get you to lose your job. And you don't give us no fucks.
Oh, so she wanted to supervise.
No, she wanted to be supervised. And I told her, like,
I got you.
Yeah, she wanted him. Yeah. So I was like,
I got you.
If you was gonna be supervisor, do you think they would have hired somebody? Like Rab say, they gonna have somebody look like them. You not them. They don't want you there. They're not gonna take orders from you or suggestions from you. And I try to break it down to her. I'm like, y'all been before, y'all. I said working in manufacturing for a minute. She's like, nah, but that's ham. I was like, it's all the same, man. You just missing it, but I was on the assembly line. And that's what they trying to get to. And it just blew me, young, because I was looking at her. And they didn't even give me no raise for that either. We got to the assessment. That's all they talk about, me arguing with her. And I was like, for real? So that's the reason why you're not going to give me a raise, because I had a disagreement with her.
You want to argue with the white lady of the office here. Trust me, you ain't getting no raise.
Nah, she black.
She white, though.
Yeah,
according to what you're saying.
Yeah, she is.
See what I'm saying, bro?
She black with white face.
What's that called? Hey, we just had that.
That's like Dave Chappelle when he put the white face on.
Yeah.
Tyrone Biggins. No. What's the
that was my shit too.
What's Tyrone Biggins?
Not Tyrone Biggins. What's the other one? The one he was blind.
The KKK black guy.
Yeah, he was blind.
Oh yeah. All right, so now, as I was telling you at the beginning, right? Dispensaries, right? First of all, I want to know, before we go any further, right? Do y'all know anything about dispensaries? Y'all know anybody involved with them? What do y'all know personally about Jay?
I know
dispensaries in Maryland or DC.
I know about them. You know, you get a tip and you get a tap.
Hold on, what?
You buy a tip,
okay, and
you get a tap.
I got
you. I'm talking in codes.
You know,
I'm talking in code for it's legit now.
Ain't that some funny shit?
It's legit.
It's legit. So I'm gonna talk to somebody.
It's legit, but
I'm glad you said it's legit too.
They kind of like they kind of like sticking their dick in your ear about it.
They taxing your motherfucking ass.
So this we gonna do.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Right now, you gotta realize that I don't know. Like you said, it's legal, right?
It's legal.
I don't know nothing about that no more.
You don't know about that?
It was illegal when I was doing it, right?
That's a long time.
So therefore, I'm gonna have to talk to somebody that's doing it legal now, and maybe we can bridge some gap. And maybe we can, you know what I'm saying? Touch, you know what I'm saying?
Because
have some ideas on somebody was just doing it illegal.
Because remember the Nick bags, you remember the little
Nick bags?
The Nick bags used to be like this.
Hey, remember those Nick bags? You used to have to put the little red string on them joints? And to pull that joint out like that, man, them joints was fat as shit too, boy.
Nah,
they gotta stop playing.
They had dubs that was a little
most
bit bigger.
Most definitely. So we're gonna bring the owner of the sneakerheads in here. for show. DC Dispensary, and let them. We're gonna find out. First of all, dispensaries. First of all, what's up, player? Ty?
What's up, y'all? What's
That
going
Ty?
on? What's going on? Yeah, I'm here. What's going on, Mr. Jones? How
Oh, I
y'all
can't hear
doing,
you, bro.
Hold on, can y'all hear me? Shit. Hold on. Fuck.
Like I was saying, first of all, weed. I love weed.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, you know the scene in what's that Friday?
What was it?
Friday 2.
Hey,
When he was like, nah, it wasn't Friday. What was that when Main Man was smoking weed? Now he's selling weed.
That's probably half baked.
Half baked. When that nigga went over the bitch house, he was like, and then we can shit everything.
y'all hear me?
That was my shit. Let me see, can I hear you, bro? Let me
Can
see.
you hear me in there?
And you low.
Shit, I don't know. Can you hear me now? I'm talking into the laptop.
Yeah, I can hear him. You're a little lower.
I can hear
I'm a
him.
little low.
You got headphones. Put some headphones on.
All right, bring me some headphones, babe. I'm about to get some headphones.
All right, bet.
What flavor was that you smoking?
Yeah, no? Hey.
I cry when I want to know y'all add the seeds and the stems and all that.
Nah, first of all, first
chronic.
of all, weed now. Is it weed now? They still call it weed, right? Nah, they call it marijuana. Yeah.
Or gas?
Gas.
Nah, I'm talking about the professional. We getting professional right now. And we ain't gonna talk the street shit. I could just talk. You know what I'm saying, dog?
It's cannabis.
We talking about all right, cannabis. We gonna ask you professional first.
Yeah,
of all.
it's cannabis.
But I want to know what y'all think it's supposed to be called.
Chronic.
Chronic. Not chronic. I know it ain't chronic. Man, what the fuck?
I
It
call
might be. I don't know.
I call it THC.
Chronic.
Let's see. Let's get them back. You got the headphones on? Let's see.
You got
Nah,
gas.
you bring me the headphones now.
Huh?
Oh, he shot.
You said what?
You got gas. You got Zaza. You got chronic. You got marijuana.
Zaza.
You got weed.
Hold up. I'm gonna ask you what Zaza is first. I'm gonna write that there. Zaza.
Exotic.
Then you got what? You ever heard birthday cake? Hey, is this you sure we can stop this shit?
Yeah. I know about birthday cake.
Oh, birthday cake. Yeah, birthday cake. Nah, I'm gonna tell you the other joint. What's the other shit?
You got birthday cake. You got
Some chocolate. That yeah.
You got
Rail don't know nothing about this.
Yeah,
We keep Rail over there.
You got purple haze.
When we start talking about go-go and weed,
Nah.
off the weed, man.
You
We
got-
talk about those two things. He
You
Rail
got
out.
OG.
I'll go.
Okay, OG is the regular though, right?
That's OG.
Again, we're gonna talk to a professional about that
There's
too.
a couple of
OG.
OGs. There's quite a few OGs. OG this, OG that.
All right, the Reggie is gonna be just normal. Just I'm gonna get to the professional as soon as we get his. We don't know what the fuck we talking about.
Damn, Reggie at homegrown, huh?
Hey, you ever had homegrown before?
Nah.
I'm gonna write that down. I forgot about that. I'm gonna ask you about
I had the homegrown. It just make your eyes wide.
it. Don't do a damn thing. Not a damn thing.
It don't.
Oh,
It just make your
man.
eyes wide. Or make you go to
I
sleep.
don't know. It's just it give you enough to know you smoking weed, and that's it, right?
And then just fade away.
Yeah, it ain't nothing else. You're fucking. Man, my man had 2 pounds of that homegrown shit. We smoked that shit that night. It was just nothing. You know? Like,
Kept rolling up.
And
huh?
that
cheap.
morning.
And it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's super cheap. You get 2 pounds of that shit probably for $1,500.
So random question, dog. You know all this about weed. Why the hell you don't grow your own little plant?
That's true.
I'm just saying, save you a lot of motherfucking money, you know.
That is true. You know,
I mean,
I could go get some Miracle Grow.
I think if you can grow a tomato, you can grow a fucking plant. But I don't know. We might have to ask the expert about that too.
I did that before though.
Huh?
I grew a plant before. This shit got like this tall.
Oh, you weren't the only one. I grew one in my house. I think it was for 5th grade or something. We had, we had to grow the motherfucking joint, the plant.
The plant,
We had to keep it alive and shit.
and they grow so damn fast, but they fry so damn fast too.
But how long you think the weed? What is it called? Fern? That's not a fern. The cannabis
buds,
joint. How long
the
you think
bud-
cannabis? Even,
The buzz.
that's another question we got to ask the professional at this. How long cannabis even? Can you just let it just grow and just how trees and shit? Ball the fuck up and fall the fuck down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I remember.
It got to be somewhere where you got to pick that thing out now.
I remember when I grew mine.
You grew some cannabis?
Yeah,
Holy shit! Let me put the joint on you real quick.
I had grew mine.
You grew cannabis?
Yeah,
Okay.
this was like 10 years ago. I was working at.
It was in your house?
Working
Nigga,
at
you ain't
Smithfield.
tell me you was growing cannabis in there.
Growing no cannabis, you have a plant.
I-
Chia pet.
So what I did was the junk got tall as shit,
Okay.
And one day, I kept it up, but one day, I just, took the pot outside and went, watered it and shit like that. These two motherfuckers had an argument, was fighting,
Who?
and fell on this motherfucker.
Oh,
plant.
somebody else was outside.
Yeah, they fell on my motherfucking plant. I was mad as a motherfucker. It broke it.
Now, first of all, did you know what you was doing?
No.
I didn't know what I was doing.
You said you didn't.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
All right, so
I was looking at articles and
oh, here we go. You went to YouTube or some shit?
Yeah.
There we go.
Got me thinking of Miracle Grows. Yeah. Got the they had the little drops.
So first of all, we got the expert on here. First of all, we're gonna go to him because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. First of all, he gonna say with the YouTube and with the articles. You know what I'm saying? And just start growing shit. Like fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I pretty much did it.
So, my man, I see you the owner of Sneakerhead. So
Yes, sir.
yourself, man. Tell everybody who you are and shit. And
right.
What's your business?
All right, so my name is Ty. This year I started my business, Sneakerheads, up in Georgia Avenue, 3501 Suite B, Georgia Avenue in Northwest Washington, D.C. For the past 4 years now, I left corporate America because I got tired. I said, you know what? It's not making sense to me. I go to work for 80 hours or more every 2 weeks. I get a check. You tax my check. Go to the store. I buy groceries. You tax my groceries. I buy a car. I'm getting taxed. At the end of the year, I made too much money. I'm paying taxes back. So it didn't make sense to me. So I said, I'm going to do my own thing. So my brothers are already messing with weed. I dibbled and dabbled with it back in the day. I'm 42 years old. So I dibbled and dabbled with it back in the day when we had the Nick bags, when we had the big ass bags with the fucking stems and the seeds in it.
You know?
So, I was dibbling and dabbling with it, but it was never my thing. I was a smart nigga. Went to school, went to University of Maryland, got my degree, decided I was going to go the straight route. That shit wasn't adding up. So I said to my brother, he said to me, he said, let's go to DC. I'm going to take over the city. I said, you bullshit. He said, let's do it. So I came up here with him. And when we came up, we started doing the pop-ups up here. And the pop-ups were lucrative, but eventually, everybody, as we grew and we established one store, I decided it was time for me to branch out and do my own thing. Hence where we are today, Sneakerheads. And the rest is history in the making.
So when you started business, when you start a dispensary, right?
Yeah.
Is it some licenses or regulations or some shit going on with that?
So with DC is a little different because right now DC is in the recreational stage where everything's up in the air because DC is in its own state. So it's basically land that the district borrows from Virginia and Maryland, and they pay Maryland and Virginia to utilize that land. So DC has a rider clause in it that states that you can't do anything without basically the state's okaying it. So DC's like, all right, we're going to make it recreational, and we're going to leave it at that. So today, years went on when we did the pop-ups and stuff. So then they started raiding the shops and stuff. So we've been through a couple of raids and everything. Police seize the money, seize the weeds. They don't have a lab, so they can't test the edibles. So they just leave that. But anyway, DC decided that, we're going to let y'all do business because most of us pay taxes. So essentially what we have to do is we have a waiting period where I pay taxes like every other business in the District of Columbia. So I have to, charge more for my t-shirts. I still can't sell weed because it's against the district's ruling. They say you can't sell marijuana. So I still can't sell the weed technically. But they're saying that once they open up the licensing process, they're going to allow us the chance to little by little go through that process and become legitimate dispensaries in the district. But they're allowing us to operate now as within I-71 regulations and ramifications, of course, as long as you don't do anything crazy out there.
Before I go to Jay and Ray, you said something I want to touch on, right? You said raids, right?
Yes.
All right. Now again, this is a whole nother world from when we was just walking out front and just selling the weed, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, so when you say raids, nobody, I don't even think these two sitting beside me would think you will get raided. Did y'all think
yeah. So
you know what I'm saying? Like, is it you thinking it's now it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, well, when they pass laws like this, they always half-ass the law. So people that really didn't really understand, some people they shoot a smoke screen and make you think that you're fully capable of having it, but it's not. You gotta have a certain amount.
Loopholes or some shit.
Exactly.
A certain amount. You can't grow a certain amount. You can't do certain of this.
So therefore you gotta go back and be real tedious of what. I don't know.
Exactly.
You tell me.
So so you can grow. You can have 6 plants in your home in the district, but you can't have all 6 of those plants ready to harvest. So it's rules that they put in place. So they want people to be able to grow. Like they really endorse local growers, and like they say, hey, you know what? We know you're going to grow it. We know you smoke it. You know it's not doing anything harmful to the world or to anybody. So do it, but within this limit. You can't have 15 plants in your house ready to, get rid of them because they know what you're going to do. They know that's going to hit the streets. And the thing is, government's not going to get money for it. So if they're not getting their dollar, if they're not getting their cut off, it's just like we've seen with prohibition with alcohol. If they're not getting their cut on it, they don't want anybody to benefit from it, especially anybody that looks like myself or anybody else that's sitting on the panel.
True.
So hence there lies the problem. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it so people like us, brothers, sisters, minorities, have a chance to get it, but it's still out of the reach. It's like, hey, you can do it. We didn't say y'all couldn't do it, but you just don't have the capital to it. You don't have the $8,000 to get this license. You don't have the $150 per person to get them registered. You don't have the $250 for each vehicle that you need to transport the product to your dispensary. True. So they know that that we can't do that. So it's there. It's for people to do, but they don't tell us because they don't want you to know about it.
Okay, piggyback on you getting rated.
That's Radical Rail that's talking.
Yeah.
You say you was rated. How would they know to rate you? So somebody tell them.
They just kind of go off of what they see. So they sit there and they watch people go in and out and stuff like that. And they send undercover. So they'll send somebody in and they'll try to trick you in the process. So when you're going through the whole spill with them, they'll try to trick you. So if I'm talking to somebody else, I'll tell them, if you purchase this $50 shirt here, you have 2 options. You can leave with just the shirt, or you can stay and receive an optional free gift, but it's optional. It's up to you. And then what the person will do is say, so you're saying if I give you $50, I get this marijuana here. Now, at that very moment, if I say yes to that question, I have now given DC police a reason to come in there and arrest me and detain me and take my property. Because in their eyes, I broke the law because I'm not selling the object. I'm not selling the T-shirts. What we have at our store, I have T-shirts, sweatshirts, sweatpants. I have clothing. I have apparel. But, I sell it and then you can get a gift if you want. So
that's true.
It's up to you.
You're a front. You got a front.
Yeah, it's not a front because like I tell everybody, I have to pay taxes just like every other business. And I'm registered. I have my articles of incorporation. I have a lawyer that handles everything. So yeah. So it's a legit business. It's just have to make sure everybody understands that I don't sell weed. Like I've been arrested in Maryland for possession of 10 carts and a gram of distillate on me. And they tried to charge me with possession of intent to distribute. I'm like, bro, I'm in here getting my ID. I beat the case, but it was $2,000 out of my pocket to fight a case, and the judge just looked at it because the people going before me getting charged with like possession of cocaine with intent to distribute crazy stuff. And like, bro, it's weed. Let them go. Get them out of here.
Okay, so if I came to you with a medical card, could you give it to me then?
I could give.
I could give it. Glaucoma.
If you tell me you have glaucoma, I can give it to you with the medical card. If you got the medical card, I can give it to you, but I still have to follow the same procedure. And the thing I tell people, and the thing I tell people about the medical card, the problem with the medical card is if you get the medical card, you then relinquish your right to bear arms. So that's the problem. So you're walking around with a medical card, but you can't carry a gun.
Right there, you gave
exactly. And me myself, I carry my gun. I when I'm in the District of Columbia, I carry. So it's something I can't do.
Right there.
Exactly. With me being a business owner, I can't not.
Oh, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, my bad. I was saying that me being a business owner, I cannot not have my license to protect my business or myself. So, I can't have that medical card. Yeah.
So, like I said earlier, when they pass these laws, they give you a smoke screen to blind you that make you think that you could do this and you could do that. Yeah. But it's little fine prints of this shit. So when you get a medical card, you gave up your rights to bear arms. Yeah.
But they
and when they do that, they don't want you have a have
You know what? I
gun
didn't even
license.
think of that even until you just said that. I never even thought of that.
You can't have a gun license and you high.
Yeah.
You know?
Pop one of somebody's ass, and then you gotta go to court.
That's true.
And tell them that you high.
That's true.
So you mainly grow your own, or you work with local farmers or people who grow?
I try to work with local growers because the best thing to do is keep everything within the state, because a lot of people do other things, like they'll go outside of the district to outsource their product. But the problem is it's still a federal offense. So if you get caught, you're looking at a federal charge versus a case in the district which you can fight. So
All right, bro.
yeah.
This joint slick as shit, bro. Who hooked this joint up?
That was me and my partner for the most part. I bought everything, and he bought the TV and stuff. I had my painter Lazy come in and do the painting. His artwork's for sale too. But yeah, it was pretty much just me and my partner just going in on it and just saying, I want this to go here, I want this, this is what I want.
That joint sweet right there, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
For sure. I love the brick wall joint too and shit.
Y'all
that's
do
what I fell in love with.
Y'all do online deliveries. Let's say I wanted a shirt, but I wanted 3 shirts, and I wanted you to deliver them to me.
Yeah, nah.
I'm going to start delivery service in about the next month.
Okay.
You just have to find it. You have to find a delivery driver that I can trust, that I can be like, you know what, you're not going to run off with this.
Connecticut, all the green.
Yeah, you're okay. You get
Connecticut and shit. Like, what the fuck was that? Man, up there he got that.
He got it. You know what I'm saying? Just go.
Nigga, we in Connecticut with that shit. Yo, fuck around.
Yeah, you can't have that, man.
Well, yeah, when you talk about strains, all right, this is my confusion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm an old school vet at this shit.
All right.
High shit with the Reggie, bro.
No, you won't.
And yeah, I'm telling you some real shit. I promise you. I will be smacked with just the Reggie, right? Now, tell me about the grades. How does work? The strains. Do it get take me from Reggie to where everybody just walking around?
All right. So of course, back in the day we had the sticks and the seeds, like I talked about when I first jumped on here. That's the Reggie. The brown brick, that Mexican brick weed, that's that Reggie weed. So then we moved on to the KB, the Kamba, the KB, and stuff like that. That's when they started using hydroponics more than anything, and stopped growing it outside. They said, you know what, let's grow it in-house and see how it does. Matter of fact, now let's try it with a hydroponic system and see how it does. And then that's when there's everything, it grows and it changes. Scientists got involved and they said, you know what if we take this strand over here and cross it with this strand? Then we're going to rename the strands here where we are today, where you have 700 different strands. You have hybrids, sativas, indicas. You have 70, 30s. You have all this crazy stuff going on because people decided that they wanted to crossbreed the strand. But essentially, it just depends on the person. Like everybody, especially younger kids I know, like the kids about 25, 28, 29, maybe 30, they just want something that looks pretty. They don't care. Because I showed somebody.
I was about to say, so the color, just because it's purple, does that mean it's dope?
No, it just means that the grower used a certain type of soil to grow it. The soil and the soil that you grow it with, the lights that you use, that determines the color of the strand or the color of the weed. So a lot of it is just because you can grow something real pretty. Like I've seen gelato, like everybody knows gelato. I've seen some gelato where the grower wanted $2,900 for the gelato, and then I've seen gelato where the grower wanted $1,400 for it. You smell them; they smell the same. It's just that $2,900 gelato looks like $2,900. It looks like if you were in California, you're going to pay $90 for that 3.5.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to now. It's about. It's not about, people don't look at it like the THC count. Like I know what it takes to get me high. Like I need about 29, 32% THC when I'm smoking, like just to get high.
Damn, I don't even know that. Is that people that?
You come over my house and I'm live with a bus out and the whole dab rig on you and be like, yo, we doing dabs tonight. And you be like, say what? Yeah, we doing dabs. We're partying like the white boys.
Two James equal up to we just say that thing.
So like, if you want to know, go on the website called Leafly.
Oh, they got some shit to tell you this?
Yeah. Leafly is a great site to go to, especially when people are just talking about strands, because it'll tell you everything. It'll break it down to the parent strands of the weed. Like everybody loves, you'll hear everybody saying, I want runts.
The origins and shit.
Yeah. But once it's just gelato, if you grow a real good gelato, you can call it runts because that's the main strand in runts, and that's what everybody spells, the gelato. So yeah, Leafly is a big tool that you can use, especially when somebody's telling you I have this, and you look at it and you're like, I don't know, and then you pull it up on Leafly and you're like, this is definitely not this.
Yeah, exactly. This ain't what I asked for, bro.
So
Yeah, bro, nah. This is that Southeast Huff right here, yo. You can send this back.
Real?
So do you do the oil too? Like
Yeah.
people roll up and then they put the oil on the blunt
On
too?
the J? Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. That's no problem. Like the most I've done is a 28 gram blunt, and that's on my personal ID page.
What just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we first started doing pop-ups, it was a big thing. Like everybody was getting money. So you're in a room of like 50 brothers and everybody's seeing $4,000 a night. So we just started doing crazy stuff. Somebody be like, I'm gonna roll a J up, and it's a 28 gram blunt getting passed around. And then 600 milligram edibles getting ate. You know, it's like everybody just having a good time, just doing whatever.
It's a difference between edibles and smoking weed. It's like a different
It is, because edibles, when you eat it, it's digesting through your body. So every stage of digestion, it has to go through, and every stage of digestion, you're high.
So you be higher eat an edible than you
just smoking weed.
That's why
I
I
always say I don't want no edibles, bro.
Right, because it'll hit you when you're in
bro. It hits you different. Trust and believe.
Yeah.
You're not sitting there watching the game or playing Madden, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's thing going on. You
doing it. You just doing it. You just doing it like
you just there.
Bro.
You just there.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different kind of being stuck in just being high. You know what I'm saying? It's different levels to be high.
Milk for the break of the high down.
Mm-hmm.
That's like when I had the nerves rope.
The who?
The nerves rope.
Nerves rope.
It's like a Twizzlers with nerds on it.
I got you.
Man, on the package,
you was smack.
On the package is 800 milligrams of this shit.
So tell us about the grams of thing, the milligrams of thing that goes into the thing, Ty.
All right. So the milligrams, it varies. So the way they break it down is they take the gram and then they take what you're baking it with, what the base of the item is going to be. So like if you're doing nerve ropes, with nerve ropes, they have to break it down to a distillate and then take the distillate and turn it to put the distillate into like an alcohol base like Everclear, and then base that on the nerve rope. Or you can just cook it in. Licorice and then roll it in nerve ropes. However they're going to do it. So yeah. So what they do is they break it down so it'll be like 600,000 milligrams, and they divide it. It's a crazy mathematic equation that you have to.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
But they hit a little different.
Yeah.
A little different.
I'm looking at the joint, like the first two states that started the free joints. I mean, the legalized marijuana. It's Colorado and Washington, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So those two states right there. That was in 2012. Since what? Not 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing over 10 years, this industry is now got to be one of the top 3 industries in the world right by now.
It's a multi-million-dollar industry, if not a multi-billion-dollar industry. And that's easily, like I've seen it. Like I'm one of the people that can attest to when we were doing pop-ups, I've seen young brothers that look just like us make a bag, like a legitimate bag.
Trust me, I already know.
Yeah, so like
illegal though, but
yeah,
I know. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. So it's
I know how I feel.
It's a lot of money to be made in the industry. Even right now, it's money to be made with all the states going to just recreation. It's a lot of money to be made. And like I tell people, California is a big example because California has stores. You have Cookie, you have everybody's store over there. You have the Wonderland factory. You have a ton of stores, but they still have that gray market, just like DC had, and they coexist together. So you can go into Cookies and you can get you an ounce of weed from Cookies, pay the tax on it, or you can go down to a pop-up shop and get you a whole ounce of the cookie, the strand that came from a grower that grew for cookies, but he had to get rid of that strand, for a lesser number. So it just depends on what you want to do and who you are.
Exactly.
So that's why, when DC was doing when they were trying to shut us down, when they were like, you know what, we're going to end this, we're going to find the owners of the buildings, we're going to let them do the raids and everything full on again. I stood up and I spoke against the DC Commissioner of the Week and told him, like, essentially you're doing what you've always done to brothers that look like myself and sisters that have the same skin complexion. You're allowing us to get a taste of your side, the taste of the wealth, and then you're snatching it from us, and that's not fair. You say you basically you say you're giving us a fair playing ground, but you're not. And they decided they were going to let us continue to operate until we could all get licensed, pretty much, as long as we comply with everything that we need to comply with.
Have you ever thought about getting a few of your business partners together and getting your own land and growing?
I've just bought land in Baltimore, so I'm waiting for the city to approve that. It cost me $3,000 to buy essentially the land the size of maybe 2.5 row homes, and then I'm gonna try to buy some homes up there so I can convert those into affordable housing, because essentially people don't understand. They hate Baltimore. They say Baltimore is dirty, Baltimore is nasty. No, Baltimore is what the next DC. Everybody sat back, everybody that's black and brown, we sat back and we let DC go. We're about to do the same thing in Baltimore. You can go to Baltimore and buy a house in Baltimore for $1,000 and put $10,000 worth of work into it, and that's an $11,000 house that you own that you can now rent out and generate revenue out of that house, or sell it, because the houses are selling for $150,000 up there.
That's true. But that was a good ass question. He asked you about land, but you was already on top of that, right?
Yes, sir. And then my family, we also have land. My grandfather on my father's side, he had just passed away, and when he passed away, he left the kids, my father and his siblings, he left them all like 100 acres of land or something, and then my dad basically said that's our land to pass down to our kids. So so we're trying to break the curse of poverty that's been on the black family for years, and I'm trying to help brothers, along the way, and sisters along the way that look like me that want to help, because people will say they want it, but not everybody wants to help.
That's true.
Some people just want their hand out.
Good, Jay. I appreciate it. Hey, it's sneakerheads too. Everybody gotta understand that.
Yeah. So I do have sneakers in there.
Tell us how you came to the name.
So I love sneakers. I'm a big sneakerhead. Like, my collection now, within the past 4 months, I have about 42 to 45 pair of shoes that I've never even worn. Just like they're in the box, just sitting there, just chilling. And I'm like, I have all these shoes and people want shoes. I might as well put them up for sale. Like, I have the Ghostbuster Stompers. I have the Power Ranger collection Reeboks that most people haven't even seen. So I have all these shoes, and I'm like, you know what? The shoes aren't doing anything, but while I'm looking at them, I'm like, they're an asset. People want them, so I might as well sell them. If I could liquidate the shoes, generate revenue, then I'm good.
That's true. Jay?
So it was just about changing my thought process. Like, in my young age, my younger half of my life, I was one of those that were blessed. Like I said, I went to school and I had a chance to work in corporate America, and I messed up the first million I had in my life. I messed it up. So I just said, in my second half of my life, I'm gonna go ahead and reevaluate everything, and I'm gonna apply what I learned in corporate America into my life, into real world, and I'm gonna just make it happen my way and get it out the mud.
Man, just listening to you is you hearing a black man that got his vision and shit and know which way he's going with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But another thing is, you've been in college and shit, so that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Where you're somebody that been through college and you feel like that's not the route you want to go. Like, people don't understand that just because you go to college, everybody don't want. By the time you finish, you might not even like this shit no more. You feel
exactly.
You know, so people don't look at it like that. It's like, you graduate from there, that's what you should be doing, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole nother problem for us, especially in the black community. We force our kids to go to school. It's like, 18, you're a man, get out the house. That's not true. I was a kid till I was in my late 30s. 35, I was still doing kid stuff. I was still out here in the clubs, chasing women, doing stupid shit. So when I should have put the toys of boy down and picked up the tools of a man, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we need to teach our kids. Like, I realize that now, having 2 daughters, I'm like, I need to raise my daughters to seek men that are like me now, not like how I used to be, and teach my son to be how I am now, not how I used to be. Because it's cool to run around in the street, chase girls, have this girl, that girl, have this car, have these clothes, but at the end of the day, when your bank account say zero, when your bank account say zero, it's no good. So,
Man, I really appreciate you coming on this joint, bro. You know what I'm
Hey, I
saying?
appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Open my eyes up to a lot of shit. We ain't really been into the world of cannabis. You know what I'm saying? Dog, on this podcast, so to bring somebody on that's knowledgeable to that shit to know, because we don't know what the fuck. All I know is where to go around the corner and get that shit and go roll it up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing else.
Hey, OT, I got that gas. Let me stop.
Oh, my man gone? Oh, shit. Jay, what you think about that?
I open my eyes up. I ain't never think you can do it like that. You said that shit to pop up. Yeah, like you said, he cleaning up. Cause my girl be going on jumps. Pop-ups be all right. Motherfuckers selling dinners.
Yeah.
But,
everything.
But
off the weed, man.
You gotta be careful with some of the Jones because they set up as police raids. They do a pop-up now, they set up as police raids.
I mean, a pop-up.
Not all of them.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Because I mean, the one she went to, they be legit.
Why you say that, though?
Because I went to, I had rode past one over there by Howard.
Mm-hmm.
And all I know is I seen about 40 niggas running out the door with shit. And the police coming running around the corner. I was like, oh, that's gotta be the rated jump. Because they was sitting there. First of all, the police came too fast. That's number one.
It's funny as shit when you motherfucker like have a conversation like that. I mean, funny to me, feel like that. It's like this is a crazy conversation to have where you can have it where it's so legal and shit. Like when I don't know, he used to hide and run from this shit with this shit. You know what I'm saying? He used to hide.
He still kind of is. Yeah, he still is, but not to the extent.
Nah, not like I used to. I used to hide my shit in a little hole in the bushes, nigga. That type of hiding, motherfucker. You know, just
now they got
it's a big difference now.
Now they got scentless lock bags.
Yeah, it's like it was a law you couldn't have shit 50 feet close to your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like
I got a scentless lock bag.
But man,
a combination.
I fuck with dude because he know all that shit, man. It's like
I mean, you gotta know what you're doing.
Nah, that's why I say you gotta be careful on this podcast, right? Because in your first impression, you might think you just come on this joint, you know. Yeah. But no, bro. Yeah, I know. You better know what you're doing, whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I fucks with right there. Because then that's how you learn. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you learn when somebody actually know what the fuck they talking about. You know what I'm saying, dog? So that's why I appreciate him. So that's Sneaker Headz too in motherfucking DC. Check that joint out. I ain't know he left that quick. I was going to tell him to plug his stuff, you know. I don't know what happened. He rolled out, you know what I'm saying? But that's what's up, though. I appreciate him coming past the joint. Sneaker Headz and shit. Check that joint out. Go through that joint. And please don't say nothing but give me a t-shirt. That's the best move. Get a t-shirt, bro. You know that? 2 t-shirts. 2 t-shirts. You know?
Hey, make that joint fat.
But that motherfucker inside that joint sweet as shit, bro. They started making me look at my joint like I want to change my shop. Started having that shit in here. That shit is sweet, bro. Like, damn.
I would never throw no shit like that.
That joint tight though, bro. Man, we appreciate everybody tuning in right now. This is the Third Perspective Podcast. We appreciate everybody that tuned in from worldwide. You know what I'm saying? We be here Sundays and Wednesday nights. You know what I'm saying, dog? But y'all don't know if y'all heard about Nelly, right? Y'all heard about this nigga?
Yeah. He accidentally posts on IG of him getting his dick sucked.
Did he? Bruh.
But how would you accidentally
That's
post
what I'm about to
like
get
that
to. Like
on Instagram.
Not only Instagram, okay.
Now you bringing bad publicity on the chick.
It's hard for me to understand how you do that.
They was critiquing her style.
No, they saying this nigga got a little shrimp. Girl, he doing bad in the atmosphere of Twitter and everything, bro. But he dying in Twitter.
That's not going on his mini.
That's not the first time I heard that.
He done ran into a problem, bro.
You want to know who I heard this
That's
from?
one thing.
Ashanti.
That's the problem. They put her. That's why she was trending the other day.
She said
because they was like, damn, that bitch was right.
She said it. She said it herself.
Yeah,
hey, bro.
She fuck with a nigga. Why would she lie?
She said it herself. She
said, bro.
ultimately they broke up because
You do not.
she felt betrayed, and then she blurted out he got a small dick.
Wow. You do not.
Wow.
That ain't good.
It was
bro.
some interview she did,
Dang.
and she blurted the shit out.
Right.
She said he has a small dick.
Two things you don't do. If you can't fuck, you gotta look. You don't record nothing. Nothing get recorded.
Why
Right?
not?
That bitch put a smack it out of her hand ASAP. No, you don't record, baby. It's till I finish. Nothing. You don't record head. You don't record nothing till I get out of here. See, he slipped up and recorded everything. After Ashanti already peeped everything, he still won't record it. But my thing is, though, I don't give a fuck who you is on this planet, my nigga. You know how many people got Instagram and got porn on their fucking phone? It don't match to go through. First of all, you got to upload the joint. You know how to upload shit on Instagram? It got to go on Instagram first, right? You got to look at it and say you want to put some fixtures on this bitch. You know what I'm saying now? You want to change the lighting on this
some
motherfucker?
filters, some this.
That got to happen. Then you got to go another step to put it up to the joint where you put motherfucking hashtags on it. Nigga, you ain't actually even do all this bullshit, my nigga. That ain't accidental. It's too many steps.
I was listening to.
I think it's another step after that, ain't it?
I was listening to the
Fuck out of here.
to my man on the radio, Sirius XM. He said the exact same thing. He said it's levels to Instagram. You have to do this.
Nah, bro. It just don't all of a sudden just pop up.
You have to cut the video, make it long, whatever, and then you put a smiley face on it.
That's another thing. That video got to be short enough to fit in the 30-second joints. That's the first thing. So he had a second joint that stopped immediately in 29 seconds. 29.2 seconds.
29.2.
You know? Like, come on, bro. Come on, stop. I don't know if he wanted everybody to know you still getting pussy or what was happening here.
I guess he wanted everybody to know that Shorty was stomping in her Air Force One.
I applaud you. Go out there and do that, dog. You know, show them how I do. You know,
but let's think if you did that. Like, if you were, I can't imagine.
I can't
bro.
do shit like that.
Let's say if you put a fucking joint on your Facebook of you naked in the shower or some shit.
Yeah.
What would you do after that?
That is a dilemma.
Me.
I don't know how that would happen. It's still hard for me to. How would it go through that many stages before it even go to the? You know what I'm saying? Post. It's too many stages, bro. Like you actually hit your joint a couple of times when you look at it, like, oh shit, I'm about to post something. You know what I'm saying?
Or
You'll catch it.
Or the girl he's with did it to get fame.
That will happen.
Now he could have left his
And
phone
it's
over.
something that we was talking about last week, and it's called Cliz Out.
Yeah, she might get that.
It's called Cliz Out. And
Yeah,
you I smell a Cliz Outer. I smell a Cliz Outer.
You know?
Yep, I think you've been Cliz Outed.
I mean, he was sitting. I guess he was sitting in the chair. He was, I guess he was thinking it was hot in there.
It's getting hot in here.
You know how it is. You know what I'm
Take
saying?
off all your clothes.
She was doing a subpar job. My man put the phone out like, do something spectacular for the
Bruh, if everybody's
Pull out
screaming,
something
you
for the
shrimpy shrimp, you can't do nothing but a sub-up job.
I mean, he should have told her. I'm sure he asked her to show him her grill.
Hey, no, I ain't gonna bullshit. I ain't one of them niggas that watch girl on girl porn, right? I watch it. That's one of my favorites.
I love,
but it's just not.
porn.
Some niggas say that's the only thing they watch when they lying, right?
You gotta watch only girl.
Like when the girl tries to suck a little teeny dude joint, it's funny as shit because she keeps slipping out and shit. Oh fuck the nigga, yeah.
If you sitting there slurping on the dick,
and then she not into it, bro.
If you slurping on the dick and it's too fast, you know you got
that. She be doing that, yeah. If you ain't king, grab her back of her head, and make it stop. You know what I'm saying? You don't fuck.
You can't.
You fuck, bro. You fuck.
That was a wild ass shit.
You can't make that bitch push your stomach away like this. Ooh. You can't make her do that. You in trouble, bro. You in trouble. She didn't give a fuck about you. In fact, she don't feel like she had sex tonight fucking with you. That's how you end up having bitch be fucking two niggas in one day and shit, 2 days and shit, because she ain't feel like she did nothing with your dumb ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Unless this nigga right here, he probably, you know what I'm saying, break them off, you know? That's the only feeling they get when they leave that joint that morning.
Break them off with some cheese.
Oh, he definitely broke them all back in the day.
You sure?
Now too, for sure.
I don't
Check-
know.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When I get to that age, I'm gonna pay it.
You gonna pay?
Damn sure is. I'm
Right.
gonna drop it on the motherfucking desk
You can't
or
trick.
the bedboard before I leave this
You ain't
bitch.
tricking if you ain't got it.
Nah, it's gonna be trick. Nah, I don't believe in that though. But
He Nelly. Nelly ain't got. All you gotta do is be Nelly.
Yeah, tell that bitch to
he
shake
can
a
get
tail
some
feather.
mediocre pussy with just being Nelly.
Yeah.
But eventually to get some upper echelons ass,
He ain't paying for
you
that.
gotta put some drops, some 50s
Nah,
in
he
it.
ain't doing
And some motherfucking we ain't get her yet, but some motherfucking hold on, who's the coin? We got Maya Angelou, but that's a coin though. We're gonna have to wait for the 20. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about the top?
The Tubman. Yeah, we gotta wait for the Tubman. You know what I'm saying? Now?
Damn, my man Nelly out there. Now you gotta do a porn tape, Nelly.
Nah, don't do that,
Nah,
Nelly.
don't do
You gotta
that.
do a porn tape,
Don't
dog.
do that, Nelly.
You gotta do a porn tape.
Now he came out and apologized for this shit.
Damn,
Who you
shorty,
apologizing to though?
shorty and
Who?
The 12-year-old girls that accidentally saw that. They was on Instagram.
That's
they
true.
posted
He's
shit.
not
That's-
supposed to put
that's
that on
also
Instagram.
true.
Yeah. You know he can get his shit banned for that, right? He ain't get his shit banned.
Nah, they probably gave him 2
they
strikes.
probably gave him strike.
Just throwing that too. That was actually giving head.
Yeah, but
But then
it
again,
didn't last that long. I mean,
Then,
I don't give a fuck how long it lasted.
no, I'm
then
just saying
again-
they're gonna take it down quick.
then again, they got females.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Then again, they got females on their short titties, nipples.
No, that's not the
Pussy.
point. The point is they're going because it's him, and then circulate as fast as it would.
Shit, they took that link and spread it around.
The link done. It's done. You can no longer view that video.
Oh yeah, it said this video is unavailable yet,
I think that was publicity stunt.
unless somebody recorded on their phone
5 months from now, you're gonna see you got a sex tape coming out.
Or he better not come on the clothing line or nothing.
Or
He
a
gonna
new
get slapped in
album.
his mouth.
or a new album. I mean, he
Definitely
was
not an album.
he
bro.
was on Versus last
Definitely
year.
don't do no albums, yeah.
He was on Versus
Tripping
last.
with
Was
that.
it last year or 2 years ago?
No, he came on somebody else's verses. Who was that? He wasn't supposed to be there. We was like, why the fuck he here?
Yeah, I thought you did one.
He
with
came in the
Ludacris.
back of somebody's verse.
I thought it was him versus Ludacris.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, he did the versus Ludacris.
He did a Versus with Ludacris.
Yeah, that was one of the early ones.
Hold on, was it Ludacris?
Yeah, it was Ludacris because both of them came out at the same time. So they did a versus.
Yeah. He didn't do no verses.
He did
Yes,
no
he
versus with
did.
Ludacris. Yeah, he did.
Because
Man.
he had the Teddy Riley Wi-Fi too. He had the Teddy Wi-Fi.
Teddy Wi-Fi.
And remember we did the Lunatics or something on when rap was rap. To commemorate that.
I don't remember him, bro.
You remember it's one of the early ones.
Oh,
That's the 2020 shit.
but that nigga, he motherfucking, he apologized for doing this. So I don't know why you apologizing though. I don't know. You got me on that one,
Yeah, he did it with Ludacris.
Ludacris.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he had the Teddy Riley Wi-Fi because the shit kept missing, scrambling and shit like Teddy Riley did.
Hey, your man had Ashanti, your man Rassi, you blast a hole in it. Your man Nelly couldn't do that.
Man,
Let's try it.
Shanti is bad. Shanti
Shanti
bad
the
shit.
baddest motherfucker out there, bro.
Yeah.
Even for her age, she's so fucking bad. She just look. You know when a girl looks so good, she look like she smell good, and tastes good.
Nah.
It just look like a candy bar or something. It's just like something you just want to hurry up and just grab that joint. You know what I'm saying? And get the Come here, girl.
But
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I remember she did it. She did an interview,
Oh my god! When every time you just picture her, you just think that she smell good.
and she said that
Fuck.
everything was cool, but she felt betrayed. But something blurted out and said they had a little dick. I said, where the fuck that come from?
I would think if you got bread, that should be no problem, right? But nah, girls really take that personal. Yeah?
They take that person.
Like girls fuck before they get to really know you. That's why they fucking you, because they don't want to fall in love with your dumb ass. You can't fuck.
Damn.
So they get that out of the way early. Can he fuck?
yeah, so you get fucked.
So you think, oh, this bitch didn't let me fuck early. It's her testing to see, should I keep talking to this clown ass nigga? That's what they do. You know, they fuck. They get the fucking out of the way
You get the fucking out of the way.
just to see. Now if you can't fuck, you're done. You see what I'm saying? Now you just all about trying to get bread out of your dumb ass.
Damn, you gotta know how to stroke, Jake.
Yeah,
That's like,
that's how they do, bro.
yeah, that's like, you know.
Now let's hear this man apology, whatever that can be.
Account released like this explicit video with him and a woman, and
Can
he
y'all hear
later
him?
went on to TMZ.
Little bit.
He had like a
I
little
think it's your thing.
interview with them, and basically told
It is
them that
kind
he
of stretchy.
apologizes to the woman's parents.
One leg got some booty on the floor.
You know? I put your booty on the floor. You don't know about that. Stop acting like you be knowing about these things, yeah?
Slurping the side of that ice cream. What? Talking about short. Slurping out the side like ice cream cone.
Video with him and a woman, and he later went on to TMZ.
No, I can't hear that, bro.
Like a little.
I can't hear. Well, he did apologize. He put on IG somewhere he apologized for that shit. He never meant it. He never meant to do that.
It was an accident.
Yeah, it was
Check
an
it
accident.
He
out.
butt down.
For sure, straps.
He butt down. That's what happened.
But, yeah.
You know, you put your phone in your pocket. You know, left your phone around this girl. She put it out there clout chasing.
How chasing? That's what they do, though, bro.
Because trust me, any video that get made, the female gonna have access to
Interview
it.
with them.
True.
Any tape I made, chick always take the tape.
Not necessarily, though.
Nah, some of them do. Now, if they do let you do it on your phone, they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Not really. They don't really.
I don't know. Some of them old school with it. Like they had control of the tape. Some of them don't give a fuck.
She did
Sometimes now I think about it, sometimes you're right.
But,
Yeah.
but
I'm talking about tapes, not
But
you
when-
recording your phone. That's different.
But when that interview, did that interview when they broke up. It was about 2013, 2012, 13. As soon as they broke up, she laid it out on mine.
I mean, but that go your way. Sometimes bitch like to jam a nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause they be like, yo, yeah, you can't do this. You know, you weak. How poetic justice, you weak.
You
Nigga, dick can't stay hard for 1 minute. What you do? Take steroid?
said, go ahead, yeah, brush
Nah.
that
Nah.
whack ass fade.
Yeah, the killer was when he said, "That's when I'm fucking somebody." That triggered that man right there. You get smacked.
ASAP.
He ate all the other shit, but when she said that, that was it. But yeah, don't do domestic violence. It ain't worth it.
We don't condone that.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, pour the more milk on their head like I do.
He
Or
should've just
pour
put-
that beer on their head like I do. You know what
better
I'm
than me.
saying?
I just put her ass on the side of the road and drove the mail truck away. That's good enough right there. That's what I would have did. Like they never doing his dumb ass.
Oh,
Man, Tupac got involved.
Yeah, Tupac threw him out the mail truck. Leave them hoes, man.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
leave
yeah,
them
yeah.
hoes.
y'all think he act good in that joint?
Who, Tupac?
Yeah.
I don't know. There was a lot of screaming.
I think.
What about Janet? What about Janet?
I think they did. Well, Janet, I don't know, but
Yeah, she was
I
mediocre.
love me some. I love Janet Jackson.
but Tupac did okay. Originally, they was gonna put Ice Cube there. Imagine that.
Ice Cube on that joint doing that dumb shit.
They was like, "Nah, we're gonna put you on higher learning. We're gonna put you in Boys in the Hood."
High Learn was alright.
Nah, it didn't fit him.
It was another joint he did was good. I fucked with the joint. It was some shit was in jail, in court or something, man. It was a good ass joint though.
I don't know.
White bro
Like-
got him locked up. Damn, what was the name of it? It was like the best acting joint he ever did.
I don't know about all that.
Damn, I forgot the name of Ice Cube. You know I don't fuck with him no more, but
This was before Friday?
yeah, waiting for Friday. It was damn, I forgot the name of where he had to go to court and the white lady was getting locked up and shit. It was some shit, man. I didn't like the joint with the little girl. I didn't like that shit.
What little girl?
What'd you say the name of? What?
You talking about the long shots?
Long shot. I ain't like that shit.
You
When you
like
do
that?
movies like that, you really gotta know how to fucking act. And that nigga can't act that damn good to be doing shit like the long shot, bro.
He was good in Anaconda.
And the comment was cool.
Talking
You
about Trespass.
Nah.
Hell no.
Trespass was horrible.
It was Trespass or Glass Shield.
Might have been Glass Shield. That trash.
They both was trash.
I think it was glass shit.
Yeah, it was glass shit. Had to been. You said before Friday. He didn't do too much shit before Friday.
It was Glass Shield, yeah.
He said that was pretty good.
It was. I'm talking about him acting.
Oh, okay.
That was about the best he ever acted.
What, a glass shield?
Yeah. Boys in Hood was cool too. He was good acting in that. Yeah, it was Glass Shield. Trespassing? Fuck no.
Yeah, that was trash.
Some
I mean, it was
garbage.
funny, but it was trash.
Are we there yet? Stop.
Are we there yet?
All about the
something he did.
That
Benjamins?
was
No.
kid shit.
That nigga made a lot of movies.
He said Bob Benjamin.
And then the
no.
barbershop series he did good though.
He said, well, all about the Benjamins, no.
Now it's something we do every week. Are y'all gonna say what we do?
Nah.
Man, dodge our sex tapes, man. Don't let these females get a hold of that.
We don't want to do that.
You know what I'm saying?
We definitely don't
Dodge
want to let
that
the
shit.
sex tapes out.
You know?
At all, yo.
I, mean,
got
I know
to
it's
go.
cool. I know it's cool recording your chick and all that, but you know you gotta put that in a save the file or something, you know?
Huh?
You know, you can't be out there saving it like that.
Hey, once you do a sex tape, I don't know, man. It's just hard to explain.
Well, no, that what he did was record on his phone.
Yeah, but to get that shit on Instagram, that's a whole nother thing. Then
Breaking news.
that man did that on purpose, bro.
Breaking news. Breaking
I think he did it
news.
on purpose.
Breaking news. Lil Fizz did the same fucking shit.
What?
Got a sex tape. And the ladies out there say he got a mushroom dick.
Not the mushroom, though, bro. Not the mushrooms.
I said, Lil Fizz video leak inside wild world of rap sex tape leaks as Nelly and Soulja Boy snips ends up online. So
Damn.
Soulja Boy did one too?
Damn. Soulja Boy. Oh, fuck. I don't want to see that trash. I like to see bad bitches. That's what gets me in, like Kim. Gets me involved then. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's something we do every week.
Lord have mercy.
We go back in
These
time.
motherfuckers need to stop.
Listen to some freestyle, some interviews, some old rappers back in the day, 90s, 80s, 70s. 70s? Nah. The early what they call these 2000s? Two ops? Or the dubs? This is
Double
dubs
O's.
now, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? We go back in time and listen to these rappers, and we, you know what I'm saying? What we call that, Jay?
Those good old days when there's rap.
Now, this week right here, bro. I want to do man, we were just talking about IQ too. E40. E40. I know Jay probably. Real don't know what I'm talking about. Real, I'm talking about E40. I know G. Nah, they did a versus. Matter of fact, him and did he do
Too
versus?
short.
Yeah, he
Him
did
and
a versus
Too
with Too
Short.
Short. Yeah.
One was blunted, one was drunk.
Yes, they was.
Let's
They was fucked completely up for sure.
So if you remember Weasel,
know fact about what's going on with E40.
E40.
He's in a new rap supergroup with Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, and Too Short himself called the West Side.
old head.
No,
I think
it's called the West
it's
Side.
West Monroe.
Yeah, West Monroe, something.
Yeah.
West Monroe or something.
Yeah, some shit like
Look,
that.
was that hard to pronounce?
Trash, bro.
Stop.
Trash.
Stop. It's too many different styles in that whole group you just said. It ain't gonna work.
It could have worked back in the day, but now no.
It's too many styles.
Earl Tyrone Stevens Sr. 1967. E40 was born. E40. Y'all don't know about E40. I could tell now. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Oh, I know about E40.
Now, he made his first solo record was in 95. It was a major weight. Anybody don't know that? I think it was coming up in San Francisco?
Name a song.
California?
I thought he was from Oakland.
He from the
California,
Bay.
same shit. Yeah, the Bay.
He from the Bay.
He started in 86 though. Now, what the click? Mount Rush, Westmore.
Westmore.
Yeah. Him and Spice One back in the day. T-Pain used to be fucking with him a little bit. Back in the day. That was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That
I think he got one song I know. That's what it is.
who? One song?
Yeah, E40 had one song.
He got more than one. He got two.
Yeah, I mean that I know. I don't know. You might know some.
Hell yeah.
Name
I
one.
know a couple
Can't
of
remember
songs,
right now.
Name.
but the biggest song he had was "Don't Save Them Hoes."
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I don't remember that.
No,
Like, he ain't saying it right. That's why.
I wanna be saved.
See? Now, this is E40 and your boy, Tigger, in the basement. Now, we do just 2003 basement E40. 2003 will be what? 19 years, 20 years?
God knows.
Jeez.
K-Slay, E40 in the basement. You ready? What? Okay. We'll be at 40, we be shaking crews. He got the new album dropping July 22. It's called Breaking News. Yes, indeed, you know how we do in the basement for you and your crew. Check it out, hey, it's Big Tigger on a mission. He went from Mr. Flamboy to the politician. My man E40 Fonzerizi for cheesy, putting it down, and Big Tigger keeping it greasy. Hey, K-Slay, the drama king, putting it back around your way with the drama swing. E40, come on, let's do it strong. Put that freestyle on them so they can sing.
Graduated from Yale College. You get it? Yale College. That's where I learned my knowledge. On the hillside streets of Vallejo, where you get your pocket card if you snitch a tip. And the Pope hails, they don't play. Pull you over 3 times in one day. Make you get on your knees, act like you're finna pray. Beat your ass and we be in the alleyway. I limit your space is narrow. Comfy with the rubber grip big barrel. Leave your head hollow like a pumpkin. Pull up on the side of that ass and start dumping. Blow, 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 blow. We can drop the straps and start thumping. But that ain't what you choose nowadays, dudes. Rather kill you, play you down with the rototiller and leave you in the dirt where it's moist. Leave a young player no choice but to blow, 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 blow. Bust back, put him on his back, yatch.
That's what's happening, man. Breaking news in stores July 22nd.
I'm done right there.
Need about 4 copies each. Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Hey, did I not tell you though?
What?
Come back.
It's 18 zippers in a half a unit. It's 36 C's in a whole one. It's 24 brews in the case of beer. It's 365 days in a year. It's 28 days in the shortest month. And if you pack it right, you can fit an 8th in a blunt. They don't leave shells when they slaughter. It's 6 shots in a revolver. My broads never get no sleep. LRP's 20 toes deep. People tune in when I speak. The pharmaceuticals, my players play for keep. Or should I say for kept? The Valley Joe is what I rep. Magazine Street hustler, holding down the set. Not a battle rapper, but a money Mac game. Spit a 40 Belafonte in the booth with big tips.
You came back.
Please believe my man putting it down till your ass can't breathe. I'll just do my thing off the top, blazing hot, so please don't forget me not. K-Slay on the 1s and 2s, come against me in 40, I am not guarantee you lose. Back in a minute or so, hey, I got to go, but in a second or two, you can watch the video.
You was lucky there, boy.
He was lucky, yeah.
Jeez.
That still ain't saving for me. I'm done.
You were
I still
saying?
did, but
Hey.
I was done.
Hey, I mean, his flow good, but
Jay?
his delivery good.
He gets a 1.
Woo.
Only because he came back to the mic. That's it.
Damn. Well,
Matter of fact, when he walked to the mic the first time, and then when he walked to it again, that's who gave him a 1. I ain't sense. That shit you talking about. That shit was horrible.
We want to take. Oh yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Hey, bro.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. You gotta remember this is 2003 though, bro.
Yeah, he had to come back.
But he did come back after that, and then he
had to
stopped
come
flowing.
back.
But the black eye on the beginning, I don't know what the fuck that was, bro.
I think that was the song. That definitely
That's why I said if he ain't come back, if that thing up to that black eye, that just throwing me off. Like, hold
The
up,
song I was referring to
this nigga
earlier,
sound terrible.
and the song I was referring to earlier was Captain Saber.
Oh yeah. He sound terrible, right? It was like, it then
But
came
this
back. That
is-
joint flew at the end.
But this is terrible.
He came back. He flew a little bit. Then.
He came back.
Woo!
A cherry pack of 628 pack of this.
I'm gonna tell you, if he ain't come back, it would have been a complete disaster.
It sounded like a fake cherry bomb. Black eye.
Did you give him real?
I'll give it 2. I was gonna give him 1 before that, but
Yeah,
Took to give him 2.
I gave him 2 because he did come back and try to be coherent. I mean, he was truly off the top of his head because he couldn't think of shit to say.
all that black eye.
Hey, he had to throw the ad-libs in there and the sound effects for you. I give you an A for effort, but yeah.
He came back and lit it up though.
Yeah. So
That was
yeah,
terrible.
He did it the first time.
Tigger wasn't overly spectacular, but he got a 3. I gave him a 3 because he came back 3 times. Even though
And he
last
did too.
time
He came back again.
he was just spitting off the top of his head before he show y'all this video and all that other crap. But
Man. Yeah.
he knew he had to come back the second time because man, he was just, I know he was thinking in his head like this dude right here.
What was our worst joint? The nigga he was just like, what the fuck?
I forgot. Something.
It was worse than this, I think. This was terrible. That's what I'm trying to think. That's what I'm trying to think who that was and shit. Cause
the worst one was the
my
Gideon
God.
twins.
Was you sure?
No, it's my worse than that.
It was the Bama's hanging in the barn. What's the motherfucker?
Crucial Conflict.
Crucial.
All we got 0.
That was terrible. Yeah.
I thought it was
This was close, bro.
And
If
Nocturnal.
he ain't
was
come
close.
back. Yeah.
It was them 3. Nocturnal.
Rather good.
I give him 2 2s.
Crucial Conflict.
2 2s.
Yeah, I give everybody
Gideon
2.
Twins. They was horrible.
He got that 2 because he came back.
I give him 2s and shit.
If he didn't come back, what you gonna
It
get?
was terrible. Because what's name was a 2 anyway. At the end, but yeah. Man, it was done. If he ain't come back,
0
E40, I'm like, bruh, what was that? Like, you know you coming on BET, you gonna be ready. Fuck that. Not black eye. Like, nigga, think of something. Even Tigger was like, all right, go back in again.
I know. He said that.
What's wrong with you over there?
Yeah,
He was back scratching back and he was like, what the fuck?
I know. Yeah, me scratching that too.
Niggas sit back like this. Oh, that guy go back.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he about to rap again. Because you don't know with E40 his shit funny. You know what I'm saying? So when he starts saying black eye, you be like, do you need help? Because I don't know. Because
Something wrong there.
he might flip that shit in some funny kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with E40 though. It should be funny as shit. The way he rap is just unique to it. You know what I'm saying? So
But not that black eye.
that comes to a
Fuck was
motherfucker
that?
that can't freestyle. You know?
There you go.
That's all that was.
I would thought he was a better actor than a rapper. Anyway. Even though he ain't rap, I mean, he wasn't even acting and shit.
Oh yeah.
He had a good part in 3 Strikes.
Really?
He was in 3 Strikes?
Yeah, he was. He's like, good looking out, throw me a gun.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, we will.
yeah.
I had nowhere to do it. You know?
Yeah.
He said, I appreciate you doing that, pushing that, doing that weight for me, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Here we go
that
again
weight.
with the throwback jerseys, basketball joints. Them joints look like it's a Denver joint he got on. And you know, he got Knicks joint. You know, Tigger got the Knicks joint on this shit. We used to floss the shit out of those back in the day.
Oh no, I don't think they look like the Toon Squad or something.
Dang.
Oh, you talking about Man joint? Yeah, they do look funny. You talking about Looney Tunes?
Like one of them jokes you get from the stand that got number 55 on it, but they ain't got no team on it.
It's fucked up.
You got no NBA team on
At all, yeah, it's
It's
just got
fucked up.
numbers.
Only fans used to fuck with people who had no counterfeits on.
it.
I used to fight them people up. Then you only fans. I know you
You
did.
leave a blank so you get a
I
magic
sure
marker
do.
and put your name on the back and shit. And the magic marker and shit.
I remember this dude had a jersey on. This shit said, this dude had a Phoenix Sun jersey. It said Phoenix Sun in the front and in the back. What the fuck is that?
It probably had no numbers on that bitch even. Like,
He had a number
what's
on
your
it.
number, bro?
He had a number on it. The number was 21. I was like, who the
Hey,
fuck won 21?
One nigga walking the joint with a bitch's Bulls joint with no number on the bitch. Like, nigga. What the fuck is that, first of all, bro? Get that shit out of here, bro.
No, the funniest joke is when you see people with jersey on, it'll say Celtics in the front and Celtics in the back. Like,
Oh, them joints, yeah.
who's the person you
next
supposed to
joint.
wear?
Then he got the big t-shirt under. I ain't never do that.
The big ass two
Yeah,
size.
I ain't like that. I ain't like that.
I use like long white tees.
The big ass
big
two
ass t-shirts
size,
and shit,
two
yeah.
size long ass t-shirts.
But the jersey, we used to rock these like
Yeah,
shit.
I understand why niggas wear them joints all to the kneecap.
Jersey was the shit.
I was like, nigga, your shirt come
Oh,
over to
yeah.
the kneecap.
Hell yeah.
Man, I miss those good old days when it was rap.
You know,
What was this nigga name that worked with us, man, was wearing those jerseys and shit?
Charles.
Was Charles?
I thought it was Marlo.
Marlo, yeah.
Charles did too.
Shouts out to Marlo if you watching this joint right now. If somebody seen your clip of this. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Marlo used to have a motherfucking jersey to his fucking ankles.
which
Slim.
one? The Charles with the one with the glasses.
Marlo. The nigga that used to be fucking with the little joint in the packing room. And she used to niggas used to be feeding that bitch.
Oh yeah.
I know what you
got
to say, but you couldn't say that what you wanted to say.
I was trying my best to weave around this thing, you know what I'm saying? And be politically correct.
I know
But
what you're
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Now who I was talking about
But
was,
it's jerseys, man. It used to be way down here, bro.
who I was talking about, he did too. Charles, the guy that used to have the weather girls on the pictures all the time.
Oh, Charles.
Yeah, your man start boxing with you.
Yeah. He used to wear
Naked, no cheeks.
those glasses and shit.
Yeah, my
I
man.
think he was standing there, Jim.
That's my man, bro.
Yeah, I think he lived with his
I
people.
wish I could get in touch with that Brown. Shit, people like that want to get in touch with him. There's another nigga you back there stacking boxes. I know you know him, right? He used to be over there with me, man. He was quiet though. He had the glasses.
I know what you're talking about. I saw him a while back.
Remember, he used to go upstairs and eating lunch
Yeah.
upstairs and everything. He used to be way away from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Man, him was cool. I wish I could get in touch with him too. It's like a lot of people over life where you just wish you could just get back in touch with. But he was another one where he was quiet when I first met him.
I thought he worked at the Centaurs now.
Right now?
I was way back when I was like 14. Though.
He probably do work somewhere. But he used to take his lunch upstairs and shit, leave by the locker and shit. That was a man. But Charles used to be
I
wild
couldn't
as
do
shit.
that. That
Charles
boxing
wild.
was nasty.
That joint was funky as a motherfucker too. Charles used to motherfucking be busting his ass in them boxes, boy. Get his man though.
Yeah,
As long as there somebody talk to him, he was cool.
When he was,
You gotta talk sports though.
Yeah.
If you talk sports, you ain't gotta say nothing but, man, what was the score? That's it. You ain't gotta talk for another 2 hours. That motherfucker going, Slim. You ain't gotta even interject or nothing, Slim. And they got sports, he got the yard, he got the fucking points, everything, nigga.
Yeah.
the next thing you know, he'll go from there and go from the weather girl pictures he be having.
Oh yeah. That's when you start getting creepy, bro.
Man, he ain't getting that. So.
He used to pay them up Spanish bitches and shit, man. All them niggas are paying them Spanish bras and shit. You know what I'm saying? Back in that time, you know.
Jones was regular.
You know.
They was beat down regular.
Yeah.
They were regular.
That's for sure. What is that?
They was regular.
Oh, that's Jay. What you doing, Jay?
That time went there.
The camera went off. Oh, your joint went off?
Mm.
Wow.
He said Jake.
I'm thinking, wow, I'm seeing the greatest of all time. MJ, you know what I'm saying? Now, why you pop up, MJ? I ain't want to talk to you. And since you want to talk, MJ, I noticed something over the weekend, right?
What?
MJ got a daughter.
You ain't never know that?
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, it was with the original girl.
The original Jasmine Jordan.
Yeah, that's from Juanita.
That's from
Yeah,
that's the
remember she had
bad
two boys and a little girl.
That's the bad one.
And then you got twins with the other girl.
So Jasmine got to be the oldest one.
No, she younger than the boys.
She the youngest one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she younger than the boys. Yeah.
The boys, you know what I'm saying?
They was a waste of time. Yeah.
They went waste of time.
Yeah, they was.
They didn't get their fathers out of us.
They wasted everything.
You can't jump. If your father can fly and you can't fly, it ain't on you.
But you should know where you should go. Then it's like baseball, maybe basketball or something. Your father Jordan, you can get in anything. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be basketball because he was too damn good at that.
I thought they was running a shoe company or something. They was like,
well, his daughter right now is in. Well, she's still living in Charlotte. Jasmine Michael Jordan. I like that. That was a whole name. Jasmine Michael Jordan. Hey, Jordan, I like that. Jordan. Jasmine Michael Jordan. I like that. Born in 1992. Now, 92 was the first championship. Wow.
So
what a year for Jordan.
So he won that ring and he knocked that joint up.
Ain't that something? Wow.
The third.
She was born his first championship. That's some wild shit.
And he knocked up.
Let's see what year she was born. December. He already had a championship by then, though. North Carolina, Michael Jordan, though. Now, right now, what she doing is she part of the Jordan brand, right? What she is, she doing her thing and spin on her Jordans and shit. Not Jordans themselves, but she coming out with her own line within the Jordan brand. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about that?
With the female side of Jordan?
I think it's girl tennis shoes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've noticed that they've been coming out with some different colors with these girls with the grade school shoes than the regular Jordan.
I didn't even know she even had
like if they come out with 11 midnights, they come out with middays or something.
I don't know. She that's smart though to go directly into it. Not the basketball. Like the dude should have done this too. Like not the basketball, the sports side, because he's just like that, bro. You could have just been like his shoe thing and done your thing. You know what I'm saying? In the shoe world, you feel me? And he the mega star in the shoe world too. Like there's no shoe bigger than him. So that man. Just let him be my father for a week. I ain't need him for years.
Just a week, huh?
I need that nigga for one fucking week, nigga.
You gonna
fuck around
something, put it out there, huh?
Y'all can have him after that. Fuck, I don't even need him for years and years. But yeah, she got the marketing division where she do the athletic icons and shit. She do the female, the female version, the WNBA. So she marketing and she making designs for WNBA players and stuff like that right now.
She's the Jordan brand.
Under the Jordan brand.
She's the WNBA ambassador of Jordan brand.
Sorry. So that's sweet though. That's what's up. I fucks with that.
That's why the new colors be coming out with shoes and shit.
So why you got I don't know how to explain. You can't explain having your father as Jordan, so I can't. Them different shoes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I can't tell you what you should be doing. You should not be doing what the boys did. Put it like that. Whatever they was doing, that was wrong. That was the wrong way to do it.
Trying to follow their father path and couldn't
exactly. They went they did.
They just couldn't do it.
I think you just use the status to get what the things you like to do. You know what I'm saying? Because just because he played basketball don't mean you gonna play it, bro.
That's like
that's the case. There wouldn't be nobody in the league but people who play it and their kids.
That's like LeBron James and Bron.
Like that nigga that live around the motherfucking way couldn't make it to the NBA because Bronny would be there in the fucking way. You feel what I'm saying? The niggas ain't that good. Bronny ain't good. You see what I'm saying?
You watch the game? You seen Bronny play?
Yeah, that nigga's he's just an average motherfucking god, bro.
Yeah, average god.
That's true.
That's like
he ain't get his father out of athleticism either.
He's not even really an average god.
That's like
once again, NBA he gonna look mediocre.
That's like LeVar Ball averaged 2 points a game.
Yeah, he was. He'd be on stats of Lamar Ball type stuff like.
But his marketing skills is up there though.
He's not gonna be as good as like the ball that's in North Carolina type shit. He's just
LaMelo.
He's just a bland.
LaMelo like that.
I think he'll make it because his father's fucking LeBron.
I don't know,
but
Dwayne Wade or something nice though.
Dwayne Wade something better than LeBron, son, but either one of them good. Either one of them burning the house down. Like they gotta get motherfucking recruited real quick or drafted. You know what I'm saying? They just LeBron got a son out there, or Wade got a son, that type shit. No, it's somebody else that's playing way better than them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't had no my point is like normal people like us had the kids that go on the NBA and NFL and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's like what's his name? Nobody cares. The biggest star that's like right now is Steph Curry.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
As far as father son duo.
Okay.
Because brother Seth is still looking for his way.
Yeah. And there ain't been a whole lot of father-son things going on.
Yeah, in the NBA.
You got Larry Nance. He all right.
For that to happen, somebody got to stay so long. Like LeBron, he got to stay at least 3 more years to guarantee he'll be there when his son will be there. You know what I'm saying? That nigga can't play no 3 more unless he just sit on the bench and just play 10 minutes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know that ain't happening.
So they don't need him think he gonna be in the league that long, wait for his son and be the star of the team. Fuck wrong with you? You can't do both. He delusional as fuck. For real. Y'all see the joint with motherfucker my man went up there and tried assault them too? LeBron and AD. You see what Westbrook, Westbrook and pat him on the head and shit.
Yeah, they was not looking at it. It was like, man,
they didn't even look up at him though.
They say you is the kryptonite of this team.
Hold up, do you see that? That was like, why they didn't look up at him?
Because he's the kryptonite of that team.
That's odd.
Kryptonite. I mean, they knew what they was getting, man.
No, he walked up to these two. AD was sitting there. LeBron was sitting there. I think it was in between break or something. He walked up to them two. Down, they was losing. They was getting blown out.
It was like, yeah, come on.
He was like, look, man, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Tapping both in the head and shit. But either one of them looked up and looked at him. It was just odd.
They wanted him so bad.
That wasn't odd to you?
It was because they was looking down.
They just didn't look at him at all.
And then when he did walk away, they looked up.
Then they look up. Yeah. Like, bro, I don't want to talk to your dumb ass. You fucking us up anyway. Go ahead, bro. What I tell you at the beginning of this, I knew I love when I map things out right. And then I said he was gonna be their scapegoat. They ain't gonna blame LeBron or nothing. Once they start losing, it's gonna be Westbrook was the problem. I knew it. It ain't him. It's your man trying to score 30 a game. Is the problem.
Yeah, right now, because right now I don't think they tracking it, but we're not tracking it. But right now, LeBron is like real close. Been behind Karl Malone. They both 200 points,
and then he gonna get Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Right, he
got an average 29 and some change between now and next season. Right, he had both of them. So what he doing when he go out there is he's just trying to get 30 points, and it's obvious. If you watch the Lakers play, you could see LeBron just trying to get 30. Yeah. The joint was over. He went down there and made a layup with 2 seconds left for no fucking reason.
Yeah, he just
remember that shit. He had 29 points.
That was last week.
It just ran down and they looked at him like, what the fuck? He just laid it up and shit. And at the end, everybody like, oh, he's just getting 30. Yeah, like, okay. Like, what the fuck you doing, bro? That's why they losing. Like, you can score 30 a game, but when are you scoring these 30s and what, why? You feel me? Like, if you score 20 points in the first quarter, it's almost meaningless that you scored that many points now. Because there's 3 quarters left, and you got to score another 20 for real, if you have to. You feel me? He'll score 20 in the game in the first quarter, first half, and 10 in the second. As long as he got his third. Y'all getting blown out in the second half, though. You know what I'm saying, dog? Like, bruh.
Lakers ain't the only team that's fucking up right now. The Nets are too. Yeah,
disaster. They falling apart.
They falling apart too.
But most of my man hurt.
Yeah.
Katie hurt.
And then you got these niggas these days that are the worst basketball players.
Harden hurt.
Matter of fact, to me, I think right now, bro, at this time in America, right, our professional sports players, it's some pussies. They all are pussies. They all are babies. They all are some pussy. This generation pussyfied up. Like they can't play for nobody. They can't do this. They gonna quit. It's like they go to team. Oh, you don't like? Oh, I'm leaving you too. Like, what the fuck? Are you gonna ever play basketball, motherfucker? You got my man in the Bronx. He ready to go already, bro. What's his name? Harden.
They about ready to trade him.
Find me somewhere to go. Why, bro? Are you ever gonna win? That's why I say. And LeBron started this shit. Mm-hmm. Like they would not stay put.
And then look at your boy Ben Simmons. Shaq called him a pussy.
They would not stay put, bro, and build a squad and go through the lumps. They don't want to do that. Anytime, I bet you LeBron probably leave the Lakers ASAP. They keep doing this, bro. He'll be somewhere fucking else. I guarantee you.
Said that.
I guarantee you. They don't want to go through this. Y'all talk shit about Joe. All right. I know y'all.
And then the
I
bad
know we was just talking about Jordan.
And then the bad thing about it
But-
is Cleveland, the team he left for, are doing way better than the Lakers doing.
But y'all
And they
say
young.
Jordan ain't the only person too. There's a lot of people. Carl Malone, a lot of these people.
Yeah, they stayed in one
y'all
team.
talk about people that went through that struggle, but man, going to team running from struggles is the craziest thing I ever seen. You know? And I think the NBA got to put a hold on this. You know? You can't have somebody go to a team and then just want to leave the next season. Like, what is that? You go to the Bronx and you got all these players around you. Somebody get hurt and you ready to leave because now everything on you now. Like, this shit is some bullshit, bruh. Where you going? You keep running around. Him and LeBron will run right into each other. They run around this league so much, yeah. They will run directly into each other and shit. And somebody team.
Who?
LeBron and Harden. They both sprinters in the league, dog. He gonna leave. He gonna leave. They gonna run into each other again. They gonna be on the same team next.
That's like Kyrie wanting to run away from LeBron to have his own identity. He went to
Kyrie a beast.
He went to Boston. That didn't work out. Then he went back
Him
there.
too, though. It's like people don't want to sit there and just. To me, you can't get good if you're not a comfortable person in your fucking life. Like, once you is somewhere permanently for 4, 5, 6 straight years, your life becomes more stable. Your kids in school, your wife got friends in this area now. Everything is stable. Your life is smoother. So therefore, you're working on your craft more. You better than a nigga that's moving all the time, trying to go to team. So, uprooting his kids. Now they got to get in school. Then the mother, she got 5 new friends. She cussing your ass out every day because y'all the only people she know. This shit is dumb.
No.
You don't think this happens?
No. First of all,
I don't think that person can be the best player he can be.
If you lose
moving
to
state to state, bro.
This team ain't trying to win. Why would you stay there 10 plus years?
Who cares? You there, make them win.
How?
What the fuck?
So Damian Lillard stuck in Portland. Portland traded everybody away. Now it's just him there.
Yeah, they just traded.
So you telling me you about to rebuild?
They just traded
in the
CJ
prime of my career.
McCollum just yesterday.
Rebuild around me, please. And like, let's do it.
Nah, it don't work like
what
that.
You mean?
You want to win after a while.
These niggas are making millions, bro.
Nah,
after
you want to win. You still want to win.
At the point, just man, be the best that you could be first.
You
can't tell me
the
Kyrie,
best he could be was getting him second in the West.
You can't tell me Harden is the best player he can be today. He can't tell me he had the weight he want to be at. You can't tell me he had the stroke he want to be at on his line, on the free throw. You can't tell me none of that. Why? You just moved from Houston. You just did that shit 3-4 months. You talking about moving again?
That was
the team talking about moving
again because he upset. He disgruntled. You don't want to keep nobody around acting like that. So they all start acting like that.
This nigga been in the league 15 years.
And been on 8 teams, bro.
No, he hasn't. He been on 2.
Who?
He was at OKC. They traded him to Houston, and from Houston he went to there.
Went to where?
Brooklyn.
What you mean?
He only played on Houston, OKC, and Brooklyn.
Exactly.
That's 3 teams.
That's 3 squads.
But the first
They
one he
traded
couldn't
him
help it. They traded him because they didn't want to pay him.
He was disgruntled again.
No, he wasn't. And OKC, they told him they was not going to pay him. They traded him.
Houston. Why did he stay his ass in Houston?
No, he left Houston because he didn't want to be there no more.
It's just stupidness, yeah.
Okay, she didn't want to pay nobody. They didn't want to pay Serge Ibaka. They didn't want to pay him.
There we go.
They didn't want to pay. They didn't want to pay.
He should be still in Houston right now.
Steven
Building a
Jackson.
squad around him.
They didn't want to pay. What was this?
Reggie Jackson. They ain't pay none of that people.
They ain't pay none of them.
That's what I'm saying. You get stuck with an organization and
who cares, bro?
A lot of people do.
Do y'all think?
I'm not playing 15 years, not even grace the fucking NBA champions. He never even made it to the championship game. You don't know how it feels. Chris Paul.
How many years you been in the league?
15 years. He came in
Who?
09. Hard. He been in the league since
No,
09.
I'm talking about who you said in Portland.
Oh, Damian Lillard. He came in 2010. He been in there a long ass time. So you mean tell me you gonna rebuild when I'm 33? It's done. My time is up. Trade me too. The question is nobody gonna pay the price for him. That's all that is.
I don't know.
They traded the whole team away, and that's what I'm saying. That's what loyalty get.
I'm dead set on going wherever I'm at. I'm going there with them ASAP.
It always work that way though.
Like it's gonna take some time.
No,
it's gonna take like Jordan. It's gonna take like Jordan 6 seasons before they bust that cap open. It's gonna happen. But we got players today that don't want to do that struggle at all. They don't want to do that struggle, dog.
And
that's crazy.
Giannis is one.
Giannis went through his struggle in the same team.
They was busting that door.
Yeah.
They was knocking on that door every year, knocking on that door until they finally kicked it down.
Exactly.
And that's because
that's how you become, man. I don't know. Man.
That's outside with teams this is what teams got super teams.
I don't know. These motherfuckers today are just crybabies and whiny babies, man. That's all the fuck they are.
No, they just got more player control.
Babies, man. Anytime the team look like they going under 500, they ready to get traded. No, you got a motherfucker that just got drafted in motherfucking what's his name, Zion. He ready to go.
Who am playing?
They get barely playing, bro.
The organization
He's not even playing. He out for this season too.
Oh man.
They say he out of shape though.
So. But they say he out of shape.
He out of shape.
They say he's sitting at home drinking Gatorade, playing video games.
Playing video games by himself and shit.
That's his shit. Man.
See again.
Eating ho-hos.
That shit crazy. If he doing that, that's fucked up. He don't want to be no star, bro.
And guess what? He already signed to Nike as an endorsement.
He gonna get traded. He gonna be even sloppier.
He got Wheaties.
These niggas, man. These niggas get traded around. Don't.
Sometimes, like, man, Kevin Garnett was in Minnesota all them years. They ain't win no championship.
Who?
Kevin Garnett stayed in Minnesota all those years, and then Minnesota traded his ass. He ain't asked for it. They traded him. So you can't say that all the time, dog. Sometimes it is the organization.
That's because
if you're a good player, you go to the side of the organization.
That's because that organization already knows.
No,
they
I'm
ain't
talking
winning
about
no championships.
I mean, it's a long ass time. He ain't even graced the championship.
That's true. Now, if you're 30, you're 34, 35, okay. Go somewhere where they need a piece there. Where you would be the piece. You ain't gonna play no more than 2 more seasons. Okay. But I'm talking about when you in your prime, building a team around who you gonna keep floating around the league until you find somebody already ready to win.
Done that rookie contract.
Kobe,
I'm not a
perfect example.
Stay where the fuck he was at. Took all his lumps. They got 5 chips along the way.
That nigga's about to go to Chicago.
Who?
Kobe
He
was about to
didn't
go to
go.
Chicago. He was about to go.
He took plenty of lumps. Everybody don't forget when he first started.
He was about to go until they got him Paul Gasol. They didn't get him Paul Gasol. He was about to go.
He played with Kwame Brown ass for a while. Took an ass whooping. He played with Malone and them. They put that squad together around him. They did a lot of shit. He went through his whole lumps and bumps until he got his chips.
He about to jump
they
ship.
brought Shaq. He got chips. Then they got rid of Shaq. They got Gasol. That was his team. He took them the chips.
Like I said, he's about to go to Chicago.
How did I do? The boy ain't done any whole career. He did everywhere. Once he got tough, he hold the Roll the fuck out.
Yeah, after 9 years of his ass.
Jordan won a championship by then.
Say it again.
Yeah, he won his 2016. He's taking all his ass with
What did I hear?
You man with 9 of them.
Say it again.
It rained. ASAP.
Say it again.
Wait, help me, please. I'm falling and grabbing.
What did I hear?
He won his season championship.
So say it again. What did I hear? What did I hear?
People women curve.
Say it again.
Give me one curve and catch
Give it to me,
That's not a fact, man. It ain't your squad no more.
Give it to me,
We appreciate everybody tuning in. From Tennessee to Pennsylvania, Canada to Australia. Download our podcast. We appreciate it a whole lot. Y'all got something to say for you out here, though, bro? Jay.
Say that again.
Yeah, everybody stay safe. You know, live your life.
Live your life. Real ain't ready to live his life yet. He still want to cut his face out. Jay, Harold, you got something to say for your head?
Awesome. Say that
One
again.
thing about doing live podcast.
Say it again.
Shit's
Say it
happening.
like you mean it. Say it like you mean it.
Appreciate everybody, man.
Say it like you mean it.
Look,
Say it like you
when I
mean
say we
it.
appreciate this shit, man,
Well, say
appreciate
it like
everybody
you mean
doing
it. Just say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it. Well, say it again.
Straight now. We're at
Say it
12,700 down blades on our
Say it
podcast.
like
We
you
appreciate
mean it.
that.
I say it like you mean it.
Ladies, we appreciate you for
Well,
tuning
say it
in.
again.
Yeah.
I say it again.
Real number. Check us out on these motherfucking videos. We got videos on both these. We got a history of this. Holla at your boy.
Hello, baby. This brother covers 3 reds. All right.